I know anytime I talk bad about Thomas Massey, people with Israel derangement syndrome get worked up, but I'm not even criticizing him about his opinions about Israel. I'm criticizing him because he has made a claim, a 100% claim that he knows the abusers. Why isn't he naming them? Because he's going to fundraise off the back of victims. All right, so this guy's not a fucking hero. All right, in 2026, you're going to get a little bit more of a direct Jeremy.
Yeah, all right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, what should we try playing tonight? We're gonna be covering JoonTheKing. We've watched the majority of this video now. I'm not sure when these segments will drop. It might be VidCon. I might be at VidCon right now if you're watching the VOD. But yeah, this is going over the part where they talk about the Kino Casino and Jeremy's downfall. So far, we've already checked out the early grift. We've seen his old YouTube channels. We watched him kind of break down in the Magic the Gathering community. We've watched him lose a lot of his... We watched videos get made on him by creators that we never probably would have seen in communities we never would have watched. And then after that, we watched his decade of grifting, the bullshittery he's been doing, all the weird interactions he's had with some of his female cohorts and co-hosts or whatever. The one that sticks out to me isn't even a co-host. It's that girl he got like creepily attached to, who made like, I guess, wholesome videos in her backyard. Truly like bizarre shit. I don't know, where was that part? Wait, you got Arceus? We did get Arceus, yes. I don't remember. It was probably towards the end of this segment, right? Yeah, the, not Virilis. What was her name?
Even so, this service would be on the finances.
No. Trillium.
Hate me. Important to me.
Yeah, dude, this Trillium shit is creepy as fuck if you haven't seen it. You gotta go check out June's entire segment on it.
I know that's how she's gonna be, how she's gonna perceive this, but that's not what I mean.
Remember when Clown got doxxed by Keem for disappearing for a week? She didn't upload for 3 weeks, and he's like, I need your videos, Trillium. Are you okay? Where is Trillium?
It's just, her content is important to me. Her success is important to me. And her safety and happiness are important to me. And she had disappeared for about, I don't know, a month or something like that. Came back and kind of let everyone know that, hey, you know, my mom isn't doing well. But they had seemed like they had got together a plan.
Dude, could you imagine if you're in the middle of your newest, like, the fucking Great Replacement or your Black Fatigue video, and then your guy just starts blubbering on about how a 38K or 32K YouTuber stopped uploading because her mom was, like, in a bad way?
And
it is a truly fucking bizarre crash out.
Kind of 1 week went by, 2 weeks went by. I sent her an email, gave her my number. I was like, hey, if you need anything, you know, you need just to crowdfund something or whatever. People think this job is easy, and maybe it is, but it requires you be plugged in like 20.
Black Fatigue? Oh, dude, you don't you haven't seen his channel, bro. The average quartering video. Oh, God. Dude. He's Black Fatigued. What do we got here? The Quartering, Black Fatigue goes nuclear. McDonald's, Black Fatigue's going nuclear. Movie theater, Black Fatigue backfired. Judge goes nuclear, Black Fatigue. Elderly woman at Barnes & Nobles suffers critical Black Fatigue, the worst Black Fatigue. McDonald's has Black Fatigue. They fired everyone. The Walmart, Black Fatigue. Yeah, it just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going. Where's the video that he created? Obviously the title has since been changed, but his video on is it this one? No, this cannot be fixed. Yeah, so he changed the title to "This is very bad," but initially his Chud the Builder video was announcing Chud the Builder video was initially announcing the race war had begun, and it opened like this.
We all knew it. Well, it finally happened, and we all knew it would, and in its happening, well, they proved him right. There's a very controversial streamer who goes...
It's absolutely bizarre. Anyways, let's check out the new Jeremy stuff. I've been waiting for this for a while. JoonTheKing's video has been fantastic so far, and I imagine his Kino Casino segment will be as well.
The comments on this video are vastly different than the last. They are still in the same spirit, but are cryptic with their messaging. Quote, "The casino sends its regards, Quarter Pounder. Bro."
Uh-oh, wait, why does the casino send its regards? Huh?
Rule number 1 of the internet.
No way, no. Hey! Thank you, DGCO2!
no way, dude. There's a black fatigue in Yemen.
Thank you.
Feed the trolls. The house always wins. Unquote.
You're asking them to do super chats. You're asking
This is good because I haven't shown a lot of Kino Casino's coverage on my channel, so this is kind of new.
them to get channel memberships. You're asking them to do memberships at TheQuartering.com, Rumblecast, watch the videos, watch the ads, and then they also have to buy the coffee? How much more do you need?
Content creators PPP and Andy Warsaw
And by the way, there's never enough. He needs more, more, more!
have been online for a very long time. They are internet jesters, and together they are the Kino Casino. Unlike Jeremy,
Nicholas the
By the way,
Goat, thank you for the
fantastic name
$5
for a
limit.
show. Legitimately great name for a show.
his prior opposition, their motivation for choosing their targets is not influenced by politics.
Oh,
they don't
fuck.
take themselves or their critiques all too seriously. They do accentuate the absurdity of infamous figures.
Which is even crazier that you're hearing this description, and fucking Chrissy Mayer's like, the fucking woke liberals are coming for me! The woke cancel mob is here!
Covering their antics on their live streams spread across months, maybe even years. In Jeremy's case, they are the worst enemy to have because the Kino Casino does what Jeremy does, only infinitely better.
Yeah, 100%.
Jeremy draws online stalemates by sheer attrition or manipulation.
Oh.
He uploads so many videos against his targets and selectively edits them that accurately responding to them all is unfeasible. Such was the case with Tulare Community College and the H3 podcast.
I don't know, what would you rather have? A YouTuber who makes 80 videos on you that are 10 minutes long, that are full of mistakes, to the point where you put out so many videos it's impossible to respond, or somebody who makes 5-10 hour streams on you where it's just like there's no way you can even watch it all?
Can maintain his ironically skeptic audience with his
Back
deception.
in my day, YouTube drama was one 30-minute or 15-minute video and then a response, and maybe if we were lucky they responded again, and that was the entire controversy. Now it's like you gotta watch Flim Flam's live stream with Blim Blop, and then he's got a 30-minute monologue that you have to check from the Goop Glop hour, and then we have to just make sure you sit there and watch every stream he does for the next 3 weeks so you can find out if he subtly references it.
Knowing that they will only ever watch his video on the matter. The Kino Casino, however, just like Jeremy, weaves narratives about creators they cover, where Jeremy is reliant on a handful of pejoratives that he uses.
Dude, basically what they're saying is Andy and PPP are creative, where Jeremy's just like, the black fatigue is out of control, and his audience is like, yeah, we know, man. We know.
Indiscriminately, the Kino Casino is far more crude,
The Kino Casino is creative. The Kino Casino is actually... I mean, they're not really, I guess, it's not really just like a grift for them. They actually are interested in the stuff they're talking about. Whereas Jeremy, this is all like a means to a paycheck. He's not really enthusiastic about anything other than making money.
specific and unconcerned with their insults, as Jeremy would later find. At first, their coverage of Jeremy began in 2024. It was mostly through stories he was tangential to. If anything, they were following Styx Hexenhammer more. Interest in Jeremy grew when Styx failed to show up to his live show. This is when Jeremy found out live that his co-host had been arrested for domestic...
Wait, I didn't realize that Jeremy... Wait, what? Stick Hexenheimer worked for the Quartering? Bro, that's kind of bad that I didn't know that. That's Jeremy's... I did not know that this was... I missed all of this lore.
to his live show. This is when Jeremy found out live that his co-host had been arrested for domestic violence.
Wow, this is way... Dude, could you imagine if... Imagine if fucking Nerdrotic had to deal with this, bro. Be glad you just have Chrissy Mayer. Holy shit, Jeremy.
Jeremy then spent the rest of the stream attempting to bail him out, even
What?
asking if any audience members lived near Styx to walk over the documentation needed.
Wait, if you don't know all the details, why the fuck would you go to immediately bail him out? Is there anyone in the audience that can provide bail for Stick Hexenheimer? Holy shit, dude. He's like the poor Aiden Ross. Yeah, fuck it, dude. Give him the money. We'll crowdfund it.
Bail. It was not until around April 2025
Because isn't Styx like a genuinely awful human being?
that the Kino Casino had an invested interest in the quartering. Again, partly because of Styx, who admitted to be working for Jeremy basically for free, likely to pay off his bail, and on a live show fell asleep.
He's not happy right now. He's staring at Styx, and Styx is just in a blissful dream.
Dude, Jeremy's like, I am not that drunk. You're not allowed to be asleep. Dude, if I drink enough to the point where I pass out, then you get a pass. If I don't do that, you need to wake up immediately.
He stayed on drugs. He's like, what do we do with this guy?
This can't.
Look at quartering, bro. He's very displeased.
Dude, that's sleep hexen timer, dude.
Right now.
Jeremy fired
Isn't he just like a relic from like Gamergate past? Isn't that kind of just his whole thing?
Sticks because of this blunder. The Kino Casino proceeded to cover Jeremy as one of their main targets. Initially, their coverage was on Jeremy's business-related videos, particularly the ones where Jeremy attributes political beliefs to anyone that negatively affected his business.
Yeah, this is something that I called out too. He'll title a video like "The woke left has come to get me," and he'll be like, "I have no evidence of this, but why else would they go after me?"
Jeremy was now
like this wildly controversial figure is just like, "Oh, dude, the left came again. The left again. Here comes the left."
Dealing with a truly declining channel, a possibly failing business, and the Kino Casino. This is likely why he uploaded this video on May 20th.
This year has been the most stressful, most difficult year of content creation.
Yeah, well, dude, this next year that
I've ever had.
Naturally, to counter the stress, Jeremy was tweeting about expanding his RC collection, teasing
Guys, we're gonna need another car stat. That'll make me feel better.
at more RC videos. On stream, and his podcast with Melanie Mack, and now Hannah Claire, a former employee of Tim Pool.
And now, potentially not anymore, Hannah Claire. She's on a vacation, if you guys haven't heard.
Jeremy would speak of buying watches for around $10,000. On separate occasions, he would talk about the customized Cybertruck he owns and how he's thinking of selling it. On Twitter, users pointed out how Jeremy was flaunting his...
And I can't stop. I literally drive a Tesla. I think the Cybertruck is a terrible car. I thought it was cool for like a month. And it's literally just a bigger Model Y. Unless you have like the... it's not even really that much faster unless you buy the 3-engine version or whatever.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
Thank you!
I was watching when Keen called you asking about KBAC. It was due to arrested for DV.
Yeah.
And weaponizing outrage even more for...
Again, I think that guy... Kid behind a camera is just like... Whatever actually happened with that aside... He's just like a sinking ship I would avoid.
Money. He simply responded with, "Stop being poor, F slur."
It was cool until you saw one in person. No, it's just like, it's a bigger Model Y. The Cybertruck was pitched to be like a $30,000 car or something. Do you remember this? It was going to be an affordable truck option priced similarly to where they were kind of going with them. Maybe at most you'd reach like the $50,000 mark. And then they launched it at $100,000. Most of the people who were interested in buying it were out the minute they announced the price. And then there, like, I think there was some cope over the look, but generally, yeah, I don't think it's really aged super well. I think the Cybertruck would have failed even if it didn't come out at the time that it did, around when Elon Musk was making all those comments and becoming like public enemy #1. I think the truck would have failed regardless. And if you look at Tesla, because obviously Elon Musk is like synonymous with Tesla. The designs that he made, like the Model S, the Model X, those aren't Elon Musk designs. He bought it with those designs already kind of there. And the Model 3 and the Model Y are derivative from that. The first thing that Elon has ever really truly put his name to is the Cybertruck. And I think you can see that when you look at the lineup of cars. I mean, I don't care if you're like, oh, electric cars are all bad or whatever. The Cybertruck is a uniquely bad electric vehicle.
To only dig himself a deeper hole, he responded to the Kino Casino covering him, calling PPP the only guy fatter than him on the internet, and Andy Worst be a burnt-out cokehead. Also adding, quote,
yeah,
by the
dude,
way,
that'll do it. Yeah, I'm sure that will disarm the comedians. Yeah, that he's never dealt with that one before.
Hey, I'm happy to join these clowns any night on a stream, unquote. The Kino
any night. Wow, I didn't know that Jeremy was so forthcoming.
Casino, a live stream and clip channel much smaller than Jeremy, had successfully gotten his attention. Now that they have evidence that Jeremy is aware of their insults, they are motivated to cover him even more.
Yeah, that has just created a horrible... That was Jeremy's actual, like, point of no return, I think.
Especially now that in June, he was continuing to flaunt his wealth by purchasing a massive saltwater fish tank.
Don't we know anybody who buys random tanks for exotic animals to show
Nicholas
that they're
DeOrio.
not poor?
Hey, I actually think you're a pretty
Can we
funny
name
guy.
any couple that does
So
that?
sad but thankful the casino's editor took the fall to bring down this creepy blog. It's like how King Lu and Leonker
Oh,
gave
you
Alta defeat
fucker.
Kugath
There's
Plaguefather
no
at the
way.
Siege of Altdorf. Both playable in Total War Warhammer 3.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Only 19 days later, Jeremy uploaded a video titled, "I'm Destroying My Channel." In the video, Jeremy talks about having terrible anxiety, spending nearly every night thinking about how he's
Guys, the Kino Casino's up my ass. How do I fix this? Oh, I know. I need to look like a loser. More like a loser than they've ever shown me to be before.
going to save his channel, while reminding his audience that his channel needs
Did you see that Jeremy is struggling to get 1K concurrent on Rumble? Does that mean they shut off the... Guys, the bots will be down until morale improves.
to succeed for the sake of his employees.
That all rely on YouTube, which has been extremely consistent for me over the past 5 years.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be consistent for much longer, sir.
For the first time in 3 or 4 years, I have started losing a lot of subscribers.
Oh, yeah, dude, this is great. Dude, I was watching my Black Fatigue video, and this guy just started crying about his fucking sub loss.
Hundreds, thousands a day. I couldn't figure it out. I can't figure it out.
Jeremy pleads to his audience, claiming he is reducing the amount of ad reads to 1 a day. As for his content,
Wow, aren't we so lucky?
Jeremy wants to create in-depth videos and be
Is that because he was getting less ads? Is that why? Or was that really from the bottom of his heart?
wrong less.
I think the market has shifted, and it's no longer okay just to have to, just to read an article and give my, whoa, that's
Guys, the landscape has shifted. I can't just sit here and just basically steal an article from some guy, some poor loser who wrote it, and then go, whoa, buddy, isn't that crazy?
crazy. I need to be better.
I can't believe he admits that his content is just reading somebody else's work and going, whoa, buddy, that's crazy. That is so embarrassing.
I think the market has shifted.
Dude, the broke meta is going, oh, wow, Jeremy's content is just stealing YouTube shorts. The broke method is like, oh, he's just stealing YouTube shorts. The woke method is that his content isn't much better outside from that. Like, his content is legitimately awful in every fucking facet.
And it's no longer okay just to have to,
Jeremy, if you made a video on Harry Potter and read a chapter from it with all of the actual stuff that you add in on a daily basis, do you think that would be like, do you think that your video would stay up if instead of an article, you did a normal video on a chapter from Harry Potter?
An article and give my, whoa, that's crazy. I need to be better. And to avoid having my wife sell her feet pictures,
Brother. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't believe... To keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Meanwhile, you're joking about your wife having to sell feet pictures because your career is failing. I didn't know he did that either, dude. This guy is such a fraud that he's going to that as defense when it was literally a joke that he made.
have hired a researcher full-time. I was having near daily anxiety. You see me squirming around, doing this, touching myself.
And it's so funny because I imagine the Kino Casino's been calling this stuff out, and he's just straight up admitting the reason why I fidget on stream is I have insane anxiety over my failing career and my content being terrible. And he thought, oh, this will satiate those guys? I didn't know any of this. This makes everything so much funnier.
Like, it's a weird tick, like touching my heart.
Jeremy was agitated, anxious, and one of the casino's prime targets on their July 4th stream. Here, they covered the previous month's happenings, even Jeremy's new, inferior Rumble contract.
So now what he has to do, because of his Rumble deal being changed, he has...
So his channel is slowly dying, his content's not working, his sub loss is growing, and now his Rumble bucks that he gets for passing go are diminished. And the anxiety is just rising. It's just rising. It's boiling over. Within a short couple of months, he will have fucking attempted to deplatform people who make fun of him online. It's like you can clearly see the path he was going down. And it all really does start with his content being terrible. And him starting to realize the writing is on the wall. And he might not be able to do this as long as he thought.
To show the Rumble subs, and he only gets half of that, honey.
Let's just say we took a pretty huge pay cut at the end of our Rumble contract.
Guys, there's nothing that your audience loves more than hearing about how much money you're losing when it's still probably higher than their annual salary. There's nothing the audience loves more than hearing all of that information through their ears.
And
I wonder why.
Let's go to his most recent video and see if anything
That's
has
what
changed.
I was gonna do.
By the way, what's the title of this video?
Video?
Flight forced to emergency land for insane reasons. So it sounds really clickbaity to me.
Dude, that is okay.
Thank you for the prime.
Hey, thank you for the prime. The pinball reviewer.
Okay, at least it didn't start with a coffee mug. Okay.
What's the thumbnail? Hang on, let's see the thumbnail. Let's see. I'm done.
I'm done flying forever. So it's just full on clickbait bullshit.
By the way, one of the last chances to get your hands on a
There it is! Immediately!
So yeah, he's like, guys, we're gonna do less ads or whatever. We're gonna raise the quality of our content, and they're presented, boom, clickbait video, absolutely worthless. His audience probably hates this. Immediate ad spam, and it's like this guy is just like a total fucking pathetic wretch. He's literally just saying all that. You take one look at his channel, it's like nothing has changed.
Immediately he's shilling the coffee. How long did it take for him to shill the coffee?
35 seconds.
35 seconds. So
Which, by the way, he's now amended his process, and he's just like stuttering through the intros of his videos, trying to talk as fast as possible because he thinks that the audience doesn't want to hear 3 seconds of like intro anymore. So he has to get to the topic within seconds. It is actually funny because it's making his videos worse because he's not able to talk fast. Jeremy's entire thing is he runs on quartering speed. You have to put him on 2x just to like even understand what he's saying half the time. So the fact that he's trying to like spam out some combination of words has led to diminishing returns.
yeah, literally no content before the shill.
We click the first video.
On Kiwi forums, while much of Jeremy's board devolves into speculation, user Return of the Mac and Cheese, while still joining in on the speculation, would often upload clips from Jeremy's Rumble live streams, making sure to prioritize the release of new information, like Jeremy's bout with gout, his worries with YouTube.
Dude, what is his bout with gout? I thought that was a meme.
Demonetizing low-effort content, and detailed information on his coffee sales. The Kino Casino would credit and utilize Return of the Mac.
By the way, for low-effort content, I'm almost positive that's like a stealth for AI. I think most of the low-effort content were like faceless channels that probably used AI, or channels that they thought were just spamming like 4 videos, 6 videos a day that are just AI generated. And that's probably why you don't see Jeremy doing that. Honestly, people are against AI. I think it would improve his content.
Cheese research, making these segments more frequent and more popular.
The following will not be eligible for monetization: reused or repurposed videos, copied content, that seems the same to me, low effort uploads,
He goes,
By August, it was clear that Jeremy did not improve the quality of his content. Instead of
because people were talking like that's the next adpocalypse. It's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I can see what's happening here. And then if you look at the channels that were complaining, there was somebody's like, I have 42 nameless, faceless channels. They all got demonetized. It's like, yeah, I know. That was kind of the point. You're wasting you're wasting bandwidth that could be used for somebody who's actually creating something on this site. Yeah, sorry, your 42 channels that you operate all at once with ChatGPT AI and an AI voice thing all got hit in one day. I'm not going to get to watch any more bad watch videos talking about the Rolex waitlist anymore.
addressing its flaws, he once again turned the blame on YouTube, blaming the company for
Not when they're pushing AI tools. Again, they're pushing AI tools because they want people to create high-effort content using AI. I know that's like a juxtaposition, like that doesn't work for some people, but that is their goal. They really don't want you uploading 42 videos a day that are 10 minutes long, where a guy just sits there and reads an article. They really don't want that. There's a difference between using AI tools and creating spam, and that's creating spam.
selectively lowering his channel's viewership. This is why he made the new channel, Quartering Live.
Used to have Quarter Cast, and there was like 70,000 subscribers on there, but
Like, YouTube is not incentivized to allow spam on their platform.
YouTube shadow banned it, which has also been giving me immense stress.
Okay, no, it was shadow banned. The stress of the shadow bans. This is what every fucking political grifter says till the end of fucking time. I've been shadow banned. They're suppressing me in the algorithm.
If I have to go through every time I've heard someone say they got shadow banned while their career is ending, it is a very common trope people use. You don't get, dude. No. My career's not ending. I didn't do anything wrong. I've been shadow banned. The algorithm has abandoned my YouTube channel.
Jeremy's Quartering Live channel has considerably less viewership than TheQuartering. These uploads often get less than 1,000 views a video.
It's at the point where if somebody says shadow ban, you basically immediately roll your eyes and start laughing. Like, oh, you're one of those.
These tests effectively proving the shadow banning of his main channel was false. He was now claiming that the majority of internet traffic is fake.
My videos have basically remained the same quality.
Alexa, what is gout? Is that what?
Gout is a type of arthritis that causes sudden, severe joint pain. It typically affects the big toe, causing redness, swelling, and intense pain.
Bro, his toe hurts. Holy shit, thank you. I appreciate it.
12 years.
Oh my god!
That's the problem, buddy.
Imagine saying that out loud.
So you're saying, pal, that what worked in 2013 should work exactly the same in 2025?
Yeah, it never would. Jeremy just thought his content was working for so long that it would never go out of style. Meanwhile, Jeremy is the type of YouTuber that now competes with AI. Because somebody could literally have an AI read an article and go, whoa, buddy, and that would put him out of a job.
That's delusional, buddy.
I just think that there's something weird going on. Like, everybody collectively has had enough of the internet.
I'm gonna be real.
No!
I love the internet rules. Okay, guys?
There's dead internet theory, which I do subscribe to, which basically, if I'm oversimplifying...
Dude, I'm not losing relevance. My videos aren't performing like less good. People don't want higher quality. It's actually dead internet theory, guys. You guys don't understand. You have no idea.
It is that the majority of internet traffic is fake.
Jeremy was using all that he learned in the past 2 decades to attempt to resuscitate his channel, even using his oldest trick.
Have you ever thought to yourself, hey, somebody should be paying me to watch these videos? Well, I've heard you loud and clear, and that's exactly what this week's
Oh my god, wait, is he gonna crowdfund?
gonna be.
Hey, Quartering, you dumbass. You're supposed to be a businessman that understands this. You know they're supposed to pay you for the streams? That's how you make money. You're not supposed to be paying them. It's another vanity project for you. Look at all the viewers we have that I paid for.
Yeah.
Jeremy was attempting to fall back on giveaways. Only YouTube had
Oh, yes, guys, the giveaways. That'll keep people watching. They're gonna get that new Amazon gift card they've always wanted since they were a kid.
reduced the influence subscribers have on creators. The Kino Casino covered this and were following Jeremy's financial decisions. Come late August, they also began covering Jeremy's many stories of involuntary bowel movements.
Only keep people for an hour, and I've totally off my game because I have anxiety diarrhea from you.
Dude, I have anxiety diarrhea, chat. You don't get it. Anxiety diarrhea is the worst.
He has anxiety diarrhea.
Bro, what the how does that even work? You get scared and you start pooing liquid? What is that even? Is that even, like, allowed? Can that happen?
He has anxiety diarrhea.
I was trying to poop for an hour straight before the show, and then once
was it
started,
the 15 beers?
Wait, yeah, it probably is just your diet. That's the funny part. I have anxiety diet. No, you just keep eating shit. No, you don't understand. You don't have anxiety diarrhea, asshole. You're just eating fucking garbage. You're like, okay.
For an hour straight. He's on the porcelain throne. The porcelain Punisher is right.
I mean, I had diarrhea for like
I've seen that guy on Twitter, the porcelain Punisher.
5 straight months.
5 straight.
Dude, this guy's like, I don't know why my shit's fucking weird, bro. I only ate the spicy nuggets from Taco Bell with the spicy sauce, dude. I don't know what could have possibly have given me this.
8 months. These are the diarrhea files.
when I'm trying to really work on my gut biome, as my
gut biome. What does that even mean?
well documented nonstop diarrhea.
In September, the Kino Casino rediscovered the pinnacle of Jeremy's
Alcohol damaged his gut? Hopefully. I mean...
diarrhea-related stories. They uncovered the Walmart story.
The trail of smears.
The trail of smears is outrageous.
This is the trail of smears. No, it really is the trail of smears. I hate to spoil it. It's amazing when we
Hey, Teddy!
Wait a minute, you telling me that some people get paid to watch live streamers? Nick, can I renegotiate our professional relationship here?
No!
Get to this.
To Jeremy, this was a step too far. The Kino Casino early September had both covered the Walmart story and dominated the search term Jeremy Hambly, so he renamed his podcast channel.
So if you search for Jeremy Hambly on YouTube, you'll see here that pretty much every single result is now for Kino Casino.
And it's like, well, why would he go after a clip channel? Like, why would he do that? It's like, that would be why. The clip channel is constantly posting videos about him, and that's fucking up his algorithm, which I imagine Schizo Jeremy thinks is the reason why his channel stopped performing well, because his fans are looking for his daily uploads, and they're just finding videos of Jeremy shitting all over the floor in Walmart. And it's emasculating, it's demoralizing, and the reality is, it's true. That's the worst part. It's all true. And he can't make the story go away because it really happened. So he has to make the videos go away, and that's his motivation for why he would have gotten that stuff removed.
Clip. We have completely taken over this guy's name. Now, we weren't intentionally doing this. This wasn't a plan by ours at all. Jeremy goes, yeah, when you search my name, it's literally only snark and bullshit. It's apparently now required. So Jeremy has rebranded the quarter cap.
No, he's like mortified now because when you look up his name, it's not popping up and you're getting all these videos. So that's probably making his anxiety diarrhea worse. If you cover this guy, you actually might make him shit his pants. If you make a video on Jeremy TheQuartering, know that there's a chance that that poop might fall to his knees in a local Walmart because you've given him anxiety diarrhea. It's entirely your fucking fault.
To being Jeremy Hambly, the Jeremy Hambly show.
Help me take back the search results. Basically, people that want to spread like terrible misinformation about.
What?
Okay.
What misinformation?
What is the misinformation?
It's all people who used to watch me, and that's fine.
I don't know if there are people who used to watch you. I think they probably died. I assume his audience that he's losing right now is to Facebook AI ads. I think his audience is old people, like 50, 60. Maybe in the last 13 years they've died. I don't think there's any kids watching his channel. He's probably the only one safe from COPPA. I think the biggest threat to Jeremy is either AI videos or AI Facebook ads of fake stories that the boomers will read instead.
Again, you're allowed to make all the content you want on me. You're just not gonna.
So there's this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called The Ultimate Rape.
This is why I'll never buy shoes at Walmart.
This is why I never buy shoes at Walmart. The chances of running into Jeremy shitting his pants are low, but never zero.
You're not gonna outrank me.
Jeremy was not only acknowledging the Kino Casino, but also reading their viewers' donations, emboldening them to join in.
What's everybody got going on this weekend? Have your daily diarrhea.
Nice. How's your weekend? How's your weekend, Jared?
Dump.
Look how felted he is. He knows.
A week later, with the Kino Casino still competing with the search term Jeremy Hambly, Jeremy was now using his main channel to outrank them. On September 17th, Jeremy on Twitter claimed that he has never even heard of the Kino Casino, while at the same
I have no knowledge of any of this. It's just so bizarre.
time directly replying to their tweet asking to get on their show. When this did not work, he tagged both PP.
I've never heard of the Kino Casino. Earlier in this segment, he's like, I'll talk to them anytime they want, naming exactly who the hosts are.
and Andy Worski. Unable to take out his frustration on them, he instead settled for his employees.
Oh wait, the White House. Did the White House actually post this?
There's a lot of deep fakes around, so who knows?
But they have the White House at the end.
Yeah, but anyone could
cut that, right?
Yeah. Shut up, bitch.
Oh my god, I've never heard this clip before. Shut up, bitch.
But what if, this is the thing, like, and you saw this with, like, everything Gavin Newsom.
Dude, imagine if Ethan did that shit.
Doing right now. Like, there's so much push to get better at social media. I mean, I sent Jeremy a post.
She just kept on going with the, I called you a bitch and you just ignored it completely.
What?
Oh, wow. Dude, awkward moment avoided. Moving on. No.
In late October,
Did he just say that was to Hannah Claire? Yeah.
the Kino Casino grew even more aggressive with their coverage of Jeremy. Their fans did their part.
Jeremy's a Ukraine supporter. No. Oh, I do like your username though. The Porcelain Punisher.
No.
All of this attention towards Jeremy was going to pay off, especially as he continued to post information related to his earnings, like in mid-October when he showed his previous 30 days of earnings on Rumble, amounting to $26,000. That's not all.
Dude, this is Tectone thing. Like, you know your YouTuber is cooked when he just starts flexing the, when he starts oh, guys, I gotta show you my back end here. Look how good I'm doing. You guys see how good I'm doing? Look how much money I'm making, guys. I'm totally not crying myself to sleep every night for insecurity.
He also got 6 million viewers and 195,000 hours viewed by those viewers. Though Jeremy streams 4 hours on end, these stats meant that a viewer, on average, watched only 1 minute and 47 seconds of his content.
Dude, a 1 minute average is catastrophic. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro.
Something is not quite right about these stats. Noel, the owner of Kiwi Farms, then posted his stats as a direct comparison. Quote, both of us are showing you the last 30 days. Let's do a quick comparison. Jeremy gets approximately 48 times more views, but only 5.6 times as much money. Jeremy gets approximately...
Yeah, that's because the viewers are there for a minute.
48 times more views, but only 2.75 times the watch hours. What is driving me crazy is the last part. 2.75 times the watch hours, unquote. Regardless of Jeremy's peculiar stats, he has now shown that through one revenue source, he has made $26,000, spending more than half of that in November on an RC track.
What kind of dirt did we use? Well, we used what they call baseball mix. Like what they use.
The funny thing is, I would normally say that Jeremy probably can totally afford this. It's not even like a mild inconvenience. But the problem is that we've seen so many examples in this video of Jeremy just begging for money, or doing stupid Kickstarters, or creating all these business ventures that need to be funded, or buying fucking work-related shit on a credit card and begging people to buy Mother's Day combinations or a Trump cookbook, and shilling product after product after product. I mean, this guy's making bank. He still is making bank. So it's even funnier that he has the anxiety that he does.
For baseball diamonds. How much? Well, it was about $10,000 to do this. If you do it yourself, probably going to be $4,000 to $5,000. That shipping container was like $5,000 or $6,000, and I installed vents and solar lighting on the top, and inside I've run power, but I'm not going to include that. That's like a luxury.
He's not even going to get to use it even one time. I don't know if this is going to survive the winter.
Think about it. 10,000 for the track.
Yeah, I forgot he's in a cold climate. How does snow affect this? Does he have to cover it?
4,000 for the shipping container. 14,000. How much is he asking for the GoFundMe?
Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. You can't sit here and just bask in your luxuries while you're sitting, like you're basically just an e-beggar online.
14 grand.
Jeremy was indeed fundraising that amount of money for an upcoming trip.
Yeah, no, dude, it's a trip. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, of course people are going to be going after you for this.
I bought the equipment so that we could do our show live. I want to be able to interview like Russell Brand, Jack Basso.
Then pay for it, you fucking pathetic loser.
He just admitted he already bought all the equipment. Okay.
Help us do this. I would be eternally thankful. And then we would also have all the equipment to do more live events.
But you already bought
all the equipment.
Yeah. You already bought the equipment. You just told us you bought the equipment. What the fuck is this?
This is fucking a scam, bro. Okay, here we go.
You guys can help us out with something because it cost about $14,000 for me to pay for the crew and to buy the equipment.
Bro, why do they need to pay for your crew that you employ? What is that? Why is that to fall on your viewers? Why do your viewers need to pay for that? You're employing them.
To go out there.
No, for us
all the equipment's here.
Yeah.
And
what the hell?
Paid for.
Okay, so
and,
all the equipment's here.
Bro, without you, my employees are gonna starve.
And paid for, so why do you need our money again?
Even though Jeremy mentioned he already bought all of the equipment, he would still include it in the fundraising costs. Perhaps Jeremy was reluctant to spend more money because of the failure of the Publica and the downturn in coffee sales. His yearly Advent coffee calendar sold 3,500 units in 2024. He does not think he will surpass 500 sales for it in 20...
Oh, that's hilarious, bro. That's a big indicator on where his views actually are. That's a much better indicator for sure.
25. Lucky for Jeremy, 2 donators made up the cost for the trip. Jeremy was going to America
Two. Some whale gave him fucking $7,000.
Fest,
And he had 2 of them.
AmFest for short, an annual convention hosted by Turning Point USA, and the Kino Casino was going to cover clips of it, analyzing 30 minutes of footage through 3 hours of live streaming. They covered the awkwardness of attendees walking up and interrupting the Quartering's crew to get free bags of coffee that were laid out in front of their set. They also covered how Jeremy's setup was a fire hazard that he had to address.
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
The Kino Casino also noted how little leeway Jeremy was getting, believing him to be a very unimportant attendee. Jeremy brought on guests, spoke of the convention, and fumbled much, to the extent that he misnamed his guest from the organization Gays Against Groomers as Gays for Groomers.
What, dude? All right, are we actually doing this right now? Are we? That has to have been on purpose, sir. Sir, that has to be. There's no way that was an accident. I've never heard this clip. There's no way he did this by accident.
Oh, man.
So we've got someone from Gays for Groomers coming up.
Bro, are we pretending that was an accident?
Same one.
No,
that's the same one.
Context.
You're like a new viewer, and you don't know that he mumbles and mush mouths, and you go, "He's having who on?"
And then there was this interaction.
Melanie and I will be watching the football game tonight, and
what the fuck?
Hannah Claire is like, what the fuck? I haven't been invited to this football game.
Maybe going somewhere family orientated.
I can't watch football with you guys?
You can.
Oh, yeah. You're not invited. You're not in the football club. Sorry. You're not allowed to attend the football meeting.
Ooh, no,
but
Mel
look
goes, yeah, come, please.
Is that what it is?
And Hannah Claire will probably be going somewhere family.
Look at his
That was a plea. Bring it back. Did she actually mouth help me to her? Like, it almost seemed like it, bro.
Oh my god, wait. Hang on.
No, she did.
And I will be watching the football game tonight, and Hannah Claire will probably be going.
What the?
No, did she help me?
And didn't Hannah Claire come out and kind of defend Jeremy on this point too? Like, oh no, you guys don't get it. You're just being parasocial. No, you don't get it.
Is that real? She did.
Somewhere family orientated.
I can't watch football with you guys?
You can. I would.
Now watch her saying "you're welcome" in female speech. Watch this.
No, just Mel. Someone's saying Hannah did, but they're also saying Mel did.
Yeah, that was.
Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, she fucking said some shit back.
Like,
she mouthed it.
And then last micro.
Because keep in mind, Hannah Claire is not on the show right now. She's taking a summer vacation or something. I don't know when she's going to get back. But Jeremy's saying it's a vacation. She's not off the show.
I can't watch football with you guys?
You can.
I think she's not going to come back personally.
I would love that.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black pilled on this shit.
Welcome back.
Here.
Yeah, that would be
Wow,
fun.
thanks, Melanie.
On Kiwi Farms, this interaction was exhaustively analyzed. The Kiwi Farms Twitter account even posted the interaction on Twitter, triggering a response from Jeremy. Jeremy calling it the gayest controversy ever. And
yeah, he keeps saying that. He actually said something very similar about the Ren Fair incident. So yeah, bro, I just had a crazy game. This is an insane game of pinball. I don't know how scores are supposed to look on this table, but I'm at almost 50 million.
The owner of Kiwi Farms that this is normal behavior for adults in real life. Jeremy deleted these tweets.
Jeremy says it every time. Everything he gets called out for. Totally normal behavior, guys.
But not
TheQuartering, yes.
Not this one of an AI rendition of the 3 at AmFest. Jeremy is portrayed slovenly, next to a fearful Melanie Mack as Hannah Claire looks on with concern. The Kino
with horror.
Casino also covered day 2 and day 3 of the AmFest streams. Afterwards, they took a short break for the holidays and came back to cover Jeremy's declining channel.
His video business, his YouTube channel, has declined to its lowest level in over 5 years, down 66%.
And now that we have all the context, we know how crazy that's going to make Jeremy. We legitimately have that, we have that background.
And
2026 was a different year for Jeremy, where he would normally make the New Year's resolution to stop drinking, to lose weight.
Dude, he's going to make his annual, I'm going to be less fat and drink less fucking resolution.
To work less, it appears he has resigned himself to stay the same. An unprovoked monologue from a January stream captures this.
A lot of people, you like have to make the choice of what your mindset is going to be and follow through. And I think for some people, it's like you get into a mode and
you're in the
always
rut.
looking for the negative. Yeah.
I would tell guys this all the time. At the bar. You know,
guys, dude, you gotta lock in your mindset, dude. Yeah, at the bar, I always tell guys that.
Bar I hang out at, it's a dive bar. Okay, there has not been an attractive single chick that walked in that bar in 20 years.
So have you been looking? Is that why you're like, dude, you're just waiting for the day that someone comes to this dive bar and sweeps you away from your wife?
There is some truth to the fact that people, what is the saying? Like, people are living the exact life that they want to live, and that does play out. But I
don't understand what the point of his story. If there was an attractive girl, would he leave his wife? Like, what does this matter?
Feel like compelled to always try and be like, yeah, but do you want to, like, is this fun? Like, there was a point in my life when I
don't get, can somebody explain the attractive girl thing, why that's even relevant to the discussion? Like, was he, it's just like a totally bizarre drop.
I was kind of depressed and feeling in a rut. And I would be at that bar 4 nights a week. But, like, I had a wife at home, which was even less of an excuse. But, like, I saw the same fucking people there every night. The same 10 people every night. And it's like, man, no, like, this is a rut so deep, you're never going to get out of it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Somebody who drank probably 4 to 5 nights a week and has now gone to maybe once every 2 weeks.
I drink once every 2. You mean the bar, or just like, are you just lying?
There's a book I read that is just, it's a really easy read.
I don't think you read a book. I think everything he's saying is a lie. I think he's lying about reading. I've seen you read an article. What is a quick read for you? Like a month?
And I'm not telling anyone, hey, you got to quit drinking forever, because I don't think I ever will. My plan is probably never.
I don't think you ever can.
Never to quit. But it made it way easier to not drink on a weeknight. You know, it went from like 1 to 2 times a week to like, wait, I drink like 6 days in a row. Like, what the fuck?
In those clips, Jeremy claims he drank 4 times a week, but then it was 6 times a week. The important bit was that he was making peace with his addiction, aiming to drink less rather than not at all.
Now we're seeing clips where he's like, dude, you think I'm an alcoholic? Were you crazy?
There was a
what are the books for? Yeah.
Similar approach to his YouTube channel as the Kino Casino.
When he read, he meant he saw a YouTube video. Dude, no, he read Live It, Love It, Learn It by Brian Griffin, and that taught him everything he needed to do. Oh, was it like something, do it?
And we're noticing.
Yes.
He got, on January 19th, 20,000 subs. On a day, he got 87,000 views. Okay?
And everyone's like, he bought subscribers. I'm like, no, I was running YouTube ads because things were leveling off. I wanted to see if I could
Hey, Jeremy, you're a pathetic fucking loser. You're supposed to get paid by YouTube ads, not buy them. You're buying ads from Google, from the people that you say are like the woke people who are trying to destroy everybody. You have fucking bought ad space from Google to put on other videos to try to poach viewers from more successful channels. That is pathetic.
The views on that video, 80,000 of them were from my own channel. You get like 2,000 paid views, and it costs you about $2 to find a new subscriber.
Jeremy was now utilizing what he previously called one of the most insulting services YouTube
I'm sure he did, because it is.
has ever offered him. As a comparison, TheQuartering in January got 10 million views and gained 50,000 subscribers. His peak month in June 2024 was 74 million views and 60,000 subscribers. This is around 7 times the views, yet just 1/5 more subscribers. This is how inordinate.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't seem to be working. Take a look at these graphs. What do the graphs say? If I can kill the Wiggler for a second. Dude, what do the graphs say?
Jeremy's subscriber growth was. If 40,000 of those subscribers were paid, then that means Jeremy paid around $80,000 to YouTube in just January. Even stranger, Jeremy had long known how useless subscribers were through YouTube prioritizing their algorithm. But there is the possibility that this same learned behavior from 2008 is still present within him.
No, that's the ego. I fully think it's the ego. He needs the subs to go up to repair the damage Kino has done to his heart. And I'm not talking about like his physical heart. Like, yeah, subs don't help him make money. Subs don't help him grow. He knows that. But it does repair the ego hole the Kino Casino has been fucking churning out. He made a comment saying he's losing more subs than ever. He needs that filled. I don't want to do more goat simulator. Let's try something else.
Growth directly translates to dopamine, creating a strange loop where Jeremy is...
Dude, help! The graph says the woke mob is stealing his viewership. Yes, that is the truth! That is the truth!
Endlessly working to escape his life, is burning himself out and exhausting his money to artificially grow his channel, all done to feel better. What's more, exposing that he does this exposes that he has much more money that he's let on. $80,000 is how much he mentioned the K-Cup machine costs. It still does not stop there because Jeremy was reviving Unsleep Media, also at a cost.
In fact, I have about $10,000 in product to open up to celebrate coming back.
And Jeremy claims,
dude, I spent 10 grand on sealed products.
He was unbanned by Wizards of the Coast. As for the packs, he was phenomenally unlucky with the cards he received.
Dude, imagine being unlucky with 10 grand worth of hits.
Many inexpensive, rare duplicates. The pinned and love comment on this video reads, quote, "Thanks for the heads up. Forgot about this channel. Unsubbed immediately. I would prefer an actual rectal prolapse than having to suffer through any..."
Holy shit. And he pinned it as like the pin of shame, and I bet they agreed with him.
Content from Jeremy, the walking prolapse, unquote.
So he live streamed this on TheQuartering Live, and it has a grand total in a day of 1,500 views.
Live viewers?
Not live viewers, just
Dude, my fucking media combo and Mauler on this channel did way better than that.
replay views.
No! Wait, is this sweater inside out?
And we have a drama audience.
It might be inside out, but it looks like it's like a poop thing.
He pulled Sharpedo over and over again. That's so funny.
Wait, I don't know, maybe it's just a style. I'm being like a little... Now I'm being
it's
like...
inside out!
It's inside out!
The Kino Casino reacted to this lengthy stream, and where Jeremy admits to forgetting to go live at the very beginning, which means he was opening packs to no one. And...
oh my god, bro. He was going over the hits to no one. Does he literally doesn't read chat. There's no way you can not realize you're live opening packs to no one in a celebration stream. That's literally impossible.
Is wearing his sweater inside out. The most shocking event did not even happen in the stream, but a different one.
Ash, emergency.
What's going on?
Just got caught looking at cock porn.
No!
It's on Kiwi Farms.
This is why I can't scroll Twitter.
Out. Like if I'm ever hosting, I'm not logged in.
Dude, the porn, it's all over the algorithm. The porn's all over the algorithm.
Because that way it won't, it limits what you can seek.
Yeah, it's very specific porn to be all over the algorithm, brother.
Because I don't want
There we go!
Sensitivity. Well, yeah, I guess I could probably do.
On Twitter, Jeremy claims that tweet suddenly popped up, furious that it did so, even tagging Elon Musk in the process. This tweet received a community note, explaining that Jeremy has in the past been exposed for searching Reddit for force cream pie, going as far to assume, quote, "It is easy to assume they search porn frequently and get recommended porn in their feed," unquote. Jeremy deleted this tweet. The antagonization of Jeremy had increased sharply, his antagonist now not only utilizing his sexual blunders to expose previous sexual blunders, but also now commenting on his finances and family.
Bro, wait, there's a Fortnite Overwatch collab? I didn't even know about this. What the fuck?
Channel. Previous.
Ooh. That's a sick Batman, bro. I was unfamiliar with your game. Does this come with like a Lego Star Wars Batman? That's a fucking sick Batman. I haven't checked this shit in a while. What do we got here? We got the Porsche Cayenne. This is every car on the road. Wow, every car on the road all at once. Danny Phantom is in the item shop right now. You can get the Danny Phantom bundle. What the fuck? By the way, you can do all of this with code DeOrio. Not sponsored. It's literally just my code. Does that count as a sponsor? I don't know. Well, I guess I am sponsored because they pay me. That's a sponsor. I'm sponsored. That's outrageous, dude. Imagine if every Nick DeOrio stream started like this. Every segment, I'm like, guys, by the way, I gotta shill my Fortnite code. I just want to see what's in there. Jesus, I haven't played Fortnite in a while, so I don't have any of this shit.
Jeremy spoke about his watches, RC track, and saltwater fish tank. This time, he leaked his Rumble dashboard, presumably on purpose, showing a balance of $904,000. Much of this dashboard does not make sense and works against improving the image of Jeremy. To start, the center
Dude, promo code quartering. No!
notification states that he has been rejected from the Rumble Creator Program. His balance from the last 30 days is $2,594 from 6.6 million views, a tremendously low pay rate, and with the views he has 158,000 hours viewed. This is even less than last time he leaked his dashboard.
Yeah, dude, it just looks like more fake views. It looks like more fake views that are only watching a minute long, so he doesn't get
Now
paid
it averages to 86 seconds of watch time per viewer.
86 seconds!
Jeremy soon after admitted that the balance of $900,000 is false.
This is the super chat that makes him seethe and crash out here. Jeremy, if you have 900K in a Rumble account, why are you asking people for 14K to go to AmFest?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Bang.
And why couldn't you donate the 6K to Toys for Tots? He crashes out about this, and this is the moment where he admits the 900K isn't real.
And I recommend, as a man, as I'm sure you are, you don't worry about other men's money. The idea that
dude, men don't worry about other men's money. This is so embarrassing.
That I'm not sure what you're talking about with the Rumble money, but I get paid from Rumble monthly, and it's not what people think. You know, it shows a bunch of money in there, but that money doesn't really exist.
So there it is. That's him admitting that the 900K isn't real.
There was a new revelation. It turns out Jeremy did not sell his Neo Geo or even Nintendo collection.
Isn't the Neo Geo collection when he's like, guys, I'm selling my Neo Geo collection to pay for the coffee brand coffee fucking thing?
Ah, you're selling them off. No.
So he's looking over at his wife. Oh, so he's denying he ever sold them off.
She's like, what the hell?
I sold my Neo Geo stuff
Now
a
he's
long
looking
time
at his
ago,
watch.
but my NES stuff is still around. I still have a good amount of Neo Geo stuff.
This is a fucking lie.
You can only really...
Jeremy on 2 occasions claimed that he sold his Neo Geo collection. Once in this tweet to focus on his Nintendo collection, and again when he was pleading to his audience to assist him with the purchase of an $80,000.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I'm like, bro, this guy has got like he's the boy who sold his fucking Neo Geo collection. It's just embarrassing.
K-Cup machine. Jeremy,
he's allergic to telling the truth or being honest.
in the stream also touched on him promoting his videos, claiming he was spending
He touched on what?
around $20,000 a month, a large difference from the presumed $80,000. He arrived at the $20,000 figure because he doesn't find it strange to reinvest 20% of his earnings back into his channel, alluding to now earning $100,000 a month. Lastly, he clarifies that he has $20,000 to throw away each month.
If I didn't have 20 to 30 grand a month to advertise my own videos,
dude, oh, this is just. Jeremy's got extra spending money. Better go beg people to buy my coffee brand coffee product for me through bundles.
do you think I would be doing it?
With this revelation, Jeremy's fundraising for events like AmFest seemed even less necessary than before. Regardless,
no, because he couldn't have bought $20,000 worth of fucking Dunkin' Donuts or something. I don't know what does this guy use 20 grand for?
Jeremy in March claimed he is not wealthy.
Isn't Jeremy rich? Why be concerned about finances? Well, I'm not rich. Only the rich can own a shipping container, according to fat retards from Canada. Yeah.
Yo, dude, there it is again. There it is again. He can't fucking deal with it.
Only fat retards from Canada were actual people. On Rumble, I've never paid for bots. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, why does he think? What does he think he's doing with this? Oh, that will harm PvP. He'll feel awful about this. Will be the worst thing ever.
I have a contract with Rumble that does not care about my minimum viewership, does not care about any of that. None of that. Multi-million-dollar contract with Rumble.
Yeah, I feel like they're eventually going to care about it, though. And I guess that's kind of what he's dealing with right now.
Multi-million. And they
don't care that my viewership is declining. Is not really a good defense mechanism for you.
Never had minimum viewerships or anything like that. So, again, wait, so you aren't rich but willing to risk 100K? Yep, I am. If you can prove that I've ever bought bots for my live streams, I will give you 100,000 USD or even in Bitcoin if that's what you want. Just because you're begging us to buy your charity coffee at the same time you're trying to flex your finances. I'm not begging anyone to buy my...
Yeah, he has the insecurity, so he needs to flex, and he actually has the... But he needs the money. It's just not working. This grift is not working, Jeremy. Talk about black fatigue, quick! I'm awful at this game. What is happening? Holy fuck, dude. I'm getting cooked. I don't have any guns that aren't reloaded. No!
Coffee. You're living in a fucking loser...
He's boogieing? Yeah. This reminds me of like the boogie, like, I lost all my money, please help me type shit. but not near. It's not as bad as the boogie one. I think the boogie is the worst of its cause.
Do you have any idea? Like, I sell $150,000 of coffee a month every month.
Yeah, he's just, dude, he's braggadociously pretending he's poor. It reminds me of like some Hassanisms too.
Month. You think I'm fucking poor? I'm saying I make well over $1 million a year just on coffee. You think I'm poor. So I'm done.
But you beg for money. Yes. Dude, then why can't you just pay for your trip? Why can't you pay for your business trip? Why do we have to like feel bad for the employees?
Dressing you unless you put your money where your mouth is.
That last video is where this video was meant to end, and this post by Return of the Mac and Cheese, posted March 24th, was only a footnote. Now, it is the reason this video had to be rewritten to include a new chapter. Quote, yep, I got an anonymous tip from someone who claims to know people who know of JR IRL that Quartering's best friend is a legit wife-busting bull. I looked into it and can 100% confirm this is real, and dude and his wife swing through the Hambley house to get blackout drunk and hang out in the hot tub and use your imagination, what else? Unquote. Jeremy's friend has stated publicly on Twitter that they are friends. He is also part of the Quartering's Discord server.
Bro, this was his personal 9/11, and it just never stopped from here. This was it.
Even given
a wife-busting bull, Jeremy just drops to his knees at a Walmart.
The unique role of Quartering legend. Mac and Cheese then shows Jeremy's friend's Discord ID is GrapeJelly817. There is a Reddit account with this exact same username. The problem was that this post and commentary was hidden, but a bug allowed Mac and Cheese to somehow view the hidden comments. Several comments were made on r/Midwest Hotwives, a subreddit dedicated to lewd photos and swinging. And also,
yeah, we covered this part.
So the Wisconsin Bull subreddit. This is specifically dedicated to seeking out a quote-unquote bull, a third party to join in intercourse with a couple, sometimes as one partner observes rather than joining in. And Jeremy's friend, with his real name on Twitter, can be seen petitioning women for sex. This all proving that Jeremy's friend is an active swinger.
And let the diarrhea begin, dude. Jeremy then just fucking, it looks like the Ganges, and it's like a river flowing out of his asshole.
The rest of the post is full of clips or photos meant to convince readers that Jeremy and or his wife is involved with his friend and or his friend's wife. First of note is this clip considered to be a Freudian slip.
Right? Like, he's got some STD, or clearly he's taking a part in that lifestyle. You know, in my experience, hey, Jer, what do you mean in your experience? Jer, what do you mean in your experience, brother? I've never taken part in this lifestyle. Yeah, my experience, I've never done this before. Wow, that's certainly a way to, that's a way, you could say it that way, I guess. But I know I have friends who have, and then obviously I've covered people. Oh, you have friends who have. I wonder who those friends could be. Who have, swingers. Instead of cucking now, they call it hot wifing, which is literally just letting your wife bone other dudes. Yeah.
This post also includes Jeremy's belief that Nick Rekieta, a different controversial creator receiving oral sex from a woman who is not his wife on stream, is not a quote-unquote own. Jeremy's previously leaked search of...
Ooh, yeah, I mean, that in your space, that kind of is, but I kind of see why you'd be defensive about it.
Reddit for Screen Pies, the specific type of pornography that appeared on his Twitter timeline when he streamed, a time that Jeremy allegedly posted cuck porn to his Twitter, a fantasy he explained while showcasing an interview with Gina Carano, where he is a loyal friend who sits on
the Gina Carano tape is insane.
The sidelines while Gina would be sleeping with various other individuals before gravitating to Jeremy inviting his friend and his friend's wife.
Yeah, dude, Jeremy's fucking ideal scenario is Gina Carano cucking him in real life. That was his biggest fantasy. Like, you want to talk about Chrissy Mayer's fantasy? You should, by the way. It's insane. Jeremy's fantasy was getting cucked by Star Wars woman.
Wife over to join him in his hot tub while also commenting on his friend's wife's big old boobs, various other mentions of Jeremy's friend's wife visiting his house sometimes to clean, other mentions of Jeremy acting inappropriately towards women who are not his wife, and finally is this part of Mac and Cheese's closing statement. Quote, obviously nothing here is stone cold proof, but perhaps there is something to the long-term speculation in this thread. Let's just focus on the objective facts. Jer is a pervert and creep. Jeremy's best friend is a bull.
That's a little bit of an understatement.
And swinger. Redacted appears to be wealthy and owns a $1.25 million 6-bedroom, 5-bath home, according to public record, yet his wife goes to Quartering's house alone to quote-unquote clean regularly. Jeremy makes comments about his friend's wife's fat tits and how bad wants her in his hot tub while drunk on stream. Jeremy has cuckold and cuckold adjacent fetishes, which he...
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, it is kind of a schizo post Kiwi Farms thing. I think he's right. I actually do. I'm not even fucking just saying that for the video or whatever, which I don't do. It's like, I think Yeah, I think he might be right. I think he's onto something.
Publicly exposed, Jeremy openly talks about having sex with women who are not his wife or simps for women and spends massive amounts of money on them with seemingly no fear of being exposed despite having many enemies online and admitting his family and friends follow
I think him and his wife have an open relationship. I just think that's the case, yeah.
his online presence. Until recently, Jer and his wife were admitted atheists, and Jer's very obvious hedonistic lifestyle of constant drug and alcohol addictions was tolerated. Unquote. This post has received even more likes and rewards than even the first post on this thread. It is possibly even the most awarded post on Jeremy's thread. As such, the Kino Casino dedicated 5 hours of their 7-hour stream into covering this post and Jeremy in detail, not censoring Jeremy's friend's face or name and promoting the belief that Jeremy—
You claim to care about rape,
thank
and
you,
you're
fake
hyping up a
man.
dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
I appreciate you.
Sorry, I just need to be heard. Jokes on jokes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Jeremy is unfaithful to his wife, while also periodically mentioning that this is speculation and their opinion.
Jeremy Hambley is a cock! Jeremy Hambley is a cuckold confirmed! His best friend Adam is a fucking bull that comes over to his house every fucking week and is plowing his wife! It turns out that Sky Roan was a—
And it's like, dude, I think that when Jeremy went fucking ballistic about this, you know the way that we talk about, the way that Jeremy's talked about this, it's very obvious he flagged those channels. I think it's more than that. I think it speaks to the credibility of these claims. I'm not just saying that. I really do believe it. I think that might have by watching the way that Jeremy's crashed out about this, it really fucks him over in the whole, my wife isn't bull bait.
vanilla girl.
I think that Sky Road might be coming over for a reason.
Gorilla all along.
Over the coming days, the coverage of Mac and Cheese's post was reaching Jeremy and bringing even more interest towards him and his shortcomings. Mac and Cheese and the casino were celebrating with a victory lap. Jeremy was none too pleased with what was going on, nor with the Kino Casino.
And this video does a great job of like incrementally breaking down how his defenses fell and why he would be acting erratic before we actually get to the point of no return, which I still think the point of no return was earlier.
PPP or Andy Worski, either one of you guys are welcome on my show anytime. Anytime. They'd rather insinuate that my wife—
I thought you'd debate him on their show. Now the terms have changed.
15 years is having an affair with somebody else and put that shit out on the internet like it's a fact based on nothing. Then
what do you mean based on nothing? I think they make an argument based off of what was publicly provided.
I've reached out to both of them, and guess what? Neither one of them have replied. I wonder
how much do you want to bet that that's not accurate, or it's not accurate in the way that he's stating it. I feel like that's immediately going to get slapped back.
why that is.
On March 30th, Jeremy tweeted to address the ongoing drama, denying that he has an open marriage, and while he's fine with people making fun of him, he claims the harassment has people mailing things to his house and making his wife feel unsafe. Mac and Cheese was twisting the knife, noting how March was Jeremy's worst month ever, yet it has 18 million views. However, this is explained by Jeremy's strategy of uploading YouTube Shorts, short-form videos that get hundreds of thousands of views, yet pay very little. His regular videos this month amounted to around 7.5.
And again, like, why would he push these shorts super hard? Easy. He's like wildly insecure about the sub loss, and shorts will repair the sub loss. It won't repair the money. He's not going to make any money or make any new fans from that. And that kind of tells you all you need to know about you can pay for a fan on YouTube. The YouTube Shorts videos don't translate to to his actual content doing better. It's just an inflated sub count number to make him feel better.
5 million views. Jeremy's channel, at least for his regular content, is declining steeply. To make matters worse for Jeremy and those around him, a detailed dox of Jeremy's friend was posted on QB Farms, alongside a separate post detailing Jeremy's friend's criminal history that includes domestic abuse. On April 3rd, Jeremy again tweeted at the Kino Casino, requesting to have a debate/conversation. He also posted the messages he sent to PPP, and the considerably lengthier and far more numerous messages sent to Worski, likely because of their history covering similar topics in 2008.
Wow, I actually didn't realize he was I've never seen these before, have I? Andy, why are you afraid? Think of all the content. He sounds deranged.
He'd even petitioned Noel to host the possible debate. Noel responded by clarifying that PPP is after Jeremy's financial information, likely circumventing the debate by mentioning how inconsistent Jeremy is with the status of his finances. Jeremy goes on to claim that he is willing to go on Caleb Hammer's Financial Audit podcast.
Yeah, I have a feeling that will never happen, and I'm sure he's walked off of that one.
A request previously made by the Kino Casino.
Dude, Caleb Hammer would take this guy in a heartbeat.
On their stream, they celebrated this development, perhaps too soon.
He's scared of what's being revealed about the bull. He doesn't want anyone digging any deeper into the situation with his bull.
Yeah, so he will literally throw up the financials and take that L right now if they leave that alone.
Into the Nexium cult and all of this. So he's prepared to agree to fucking anything. Like, honestly. And we could probably
PPP is 100% right.
Get a lot more out of Jeremy because we hold all the cards. We have all the leverage in this situation. I told you guys, the house always wins.
Just one day later, PPP on Twitter shared a screenshot of a community strike the Kino Cathedral promo channel received. Not to be confused.
Things were going. Yeah, Kino Casino always wins. I'll show you, PPP. Be excited.
With their main channel, Kino Casino Clips. The Kino Cathedral received a strike for harassment and bullying, PPP claiming it was Jeremy who reported the video and is responsible for the strike. Jeremy on Twitter stated, quote, PPP, a random Canadian, only considered stop spreading slanderous lies about my wife, my friend, and family if I gave him 7 years worth of tax forms. Again, a random fucking nobody demanded my tax forms in order to even consider.
Then why did you want to go on to Caleb Hammer? I don't get it. Oh no, I should feel bad for you. Then why did you say you would do it?
Stopping harassing my
dude. Drunk Jeremy and fucking drunk and sober Jeremy are like different characters. It's beyond parody.
Family and friends. Fuck him. Unquote.
Like they have different statements, different opinions, different positions.
Jeremy was not going forward with the Caleb Hammer podcast or any debate for that matter. Later that night, PPP posted again. Another video had been taken down, this time on the Kino Casino's main channel, for violating YouTube's policy on personally identifiable information. PPP,
and that's a privacy complaint that turned into a strike.
He will later confirm that it was filed by Jeremy's friend. The way the YouTube strike system works is that after a warning and 3 community guideline strikes, the channel is banned. This means...
And again, I don't really think we've ever asked this question, but is it possible that Jeremy didn't want to get his hands dirty and asked the bull to do it? It's not unheard of. We covered Otterly Noah, who tried to do this exact same thing with a fucking artist. Not a privacy complaint, obviously, but that was like copyright. We've literally had a situation like this in the same month where this transpired. Jeremy's defense is, no, the bull did it. The bull did it. Yeah. I don't believe you. I think that you asked him to do it, and I think that was like the out. But again, that's just my opinion.
Just 2 more videos are taken down for a community guideline strike, so what the entire...
Because it would be like virtually indistinguishable from Otterly Noah, if that's true.
Kino Casino clip channel. Morsky reported that Jeremy had shown the TheQuartering YouTube channel was not the source of the initial report. Morsky also believing that while it may not have been TheQuartering, Jeremy still has countless other channels, so the possibility of Jeremy being the source of the reports still remains. On the morning of April 5th, Morsky stated that their strikes were appealed as to have them overturned, and their videos were restored. The looming threat of a ban was seemingly gone. Jeremy still being...
Until everything broke down.
Blamed for the initial reports was claiming that if he wanted to get them banned, he could. Claiming either Morsky or PPP is a ban evader, and that their YouTube channel is a walking terms of service violation.
That's the dog whistle, like flag now. That's what you get there. That's the, okay, go get him.
Morsky retorted by believing this was an admission that Jeremy was behind the reports and also posted his YouTube channel as to show he is not ban evading. Even so, Jeremy continued to tweet, now more menacingly. Quote, if these clowns keep going after my friends and family just because they don't like me, totally fine. I will in fact take everything they have and never apologize for it.
Guys, I can't believe that I can't believe that people have the wrong opinion that Jeremy has done these things. He's only told you explicitly that he'd be doing them.
Echo weirdos are messaging my wife, calling her phone. People are harassing my friends. Roast me, fine. There used to be a line. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. But these psychos are harassing my family, my wife, and my friends. They have no rules, and starting today, neither do I. You guys have spread disgusting, vile lies about my wife. You literally retweeted a Photoshop picture of her, someone who is not on the internet.
Your wife is on the internet. I regret to inform you, your wife is on the internet. You put her on the internet. We do not feel bad for you. It's entirely your fault.
Strongly dislike you, but would never dream of bringing your family into anything. I don't think it's crazy to expect 2 other grown men to understand that my wife, who is not an online person, to be left out of things. The more they push it, the more I want to become the villain they already accuse me of. Unquote. This was viewed as yet another empty threat, one that brought on even more ridicule. New to the mix was Jeremy's often uttered, inane question, how was your weekend? A question Jeremy poses before going on what are viewed as excessive discussions of mundane activities, all in an effort to fill time on his podcast. Jeremy was not being taken seriously. So again, still on April 5th, he reconfirmed his threat. Quote, first will be your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion. Easy takedown. And next will be your kick. I literally begged you two to be reasonable.
He's so confident that he could take the kick away too. Meaning that would literally he has such a good in with the CEO of Kick. Do you think Mizkif quashed that? You think Mizkif saved the day?
Right, everything. You chose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. Unquote. PPP responded.
He begged, yeah. He literally begged Is that how you get it on with the Sky Bowl? Do you beg for it, Jeremy?
By stating that Jeremy is shameless, has no power anywhere, and is a cuckold. Jeremy then reached out to Noel again as a medium to relay a message. He is demanding that the Kino Casino take down their videos attacking his marriage or he will bury them, and that he can burn it all down with his 5 years guaranteed salary at Rumble. In this screenshot, Jeremy claims,
and the Rumble CEO, like a total cock, defended him, and he's like leveraging Rumble as this dude, it's beyond parody.
He has a non-racial slur YouTube representative, and all it would take is one phone call. The medium of communication would become
He's like, I'm not gonna get involved in this, or whatever. You're already involved in this.
Exceedingly important in the coming days. As for Jeremy's threats, PPP posted this message and refused Jeremy's offer, calling it a mafia-don extortion tactic. That was the final straw. In the early morning of April 6th, Jeremy promised scorched earth. More mockery came as a response to Jeremy's newest threat. Kiwi Farms celebrated both Jeremy's rage and how well-fed PPP from the Kino Casino would be in monetizing Jeremy. As many hours had gone by and Jeremy had failed to make good on his threats, his Twitter replies had become so filled with comments mocking him that even the ones he purposely hid were so numerous they possibly outnumbered the unhidden replies. Even Noel commented on Jeremy's inaction. Finally, Jeremy began streaming, and many viewers anticipating the stream both joined and were banned likely for their comments. Noel also commented on the stream as Jeremy was not even talking about the Kino Casino, rather returning to his standard programming. The scope of mockery was increasing. More creators were jumping in to denounce Jeremy, often in support of the Kino Casino.
We're still here, Jeremy!
Yeah, again, you're just watching this like entire situation transpire, and you know that in the background, Jeremy's just like, these fucking guys. What do I have to do to make this end? I will do anything I can to make this end. What do I have to do? It just, the more you hear it, the more obvious it is what happened.
Jeremy Hambley of Wisconsin!
It turned out that this was not the first time a threat of the sort came from Jeremy. In 2018, creator Mr. Medicare was fighting with Sargon of Akkad, and had the possibility of getting his channel struck or perhaps even—
Yeah, why aren't we going on your platform, Jim? Jim, why aren't we going on your platform?
And just by the act of a viewer donating a racist message. TheQuartering threatened to do such a thing, going as far as to demand to confront him, but only on Medicare's live stream as to send a racist—
Why aren't we on your platform, Jim? Why aren't we on your platform?
Message to possibly get his channel banned. While Medicare failed to agree to Jeremy's terms, Jeremy himself began streaming and accepted a call from Keemstar. It was then that Keemstar added Medicare to the call, assuring the conversation—
This is like one of the all-time great combos, too.
Would happen, just not on Medicare's channel as Jeremy demanded.
You basically said, I can't wait to fucking super chat you 1488. Wink, wink, Jim. Oh my God, are you scared of the audience? You scared of what happened to Ralph? I'm going to super chat you 1488. Wink, wink. Fuck you.
No, that's not
Fuck
what I
you.
said.
You're obvious. Fuck you.
That's not what I said.
That was what Jeremy, in essence, said.
You just told me you didn't say it, though.
Dude, the fucking narrator voice, he did, in fact, say something comparable.
But you did. Just like you said, you know.
What a fucking bum. Oh, come on, Jim. Let me get you flagged.
Oh, come on, Jim. Let me run gay ops and deplatform you. It's been a long time.
You don't have a reputation that precedes you. You're just some fucking guy on YouTube like everybody else.
So why do you assume I would flag your shit?
He kind of does.
Well, I mean, now it's a... Listen. Now it's a bit harder of a sell, Jeremy. Maybe you had some yardage back then, but I believe that it is all expired.
He does have a reputation, like pretty much everybody hates him, and now
Star from the top.
This 2018 stream had one more standout comment from Jeremy.
Your content isn't even art, Jim. Your
content isn't even art. Have you watched anything you've ever made?
Content isn't even artistic.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean,
your content isn't artistic.
I know. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Right, be good. Bye.
As for the Kino Casino stream,
dude, Jim was so fucking done. He let that one go. That is outrageous.
Opened with a particularly passionate and directed monologue by PPP, both challenging Jeremy to act and emphasizing PPP's resolve.
You think they'll ever stop fucking with you, bitch? Send the fucking papers, cock. Fucking do it. You'll never do fucking shit.
Do it,
Take down this platform right now.
And then he went and did it. I mean, that's what I think. That's what I think off the available evidence. That is my opinion.
You said that you had the connections. You said to Josh Moon in DMs that you were talking to Eddie from Kick and we would never stream again. Well, I'm still fucking here, bitch. What do you...
Are these guys like hiding? Where the fuck is everybody?
Fucking think about that. You're gonna have to drag me out of this motherfucker with a crane because I'm fat as fuck and I've had it with you.
As to continue to undermine Jeremy and highlight his failure, the casino compared themselves to Jeremy's recent humiliating Kick debut.
Here's Jer's Kick debut, an hour and 25 minutes.
I didn't even know he streamed on Kick. Wait, this is actually entirely new.
Into his stream today, he had the lofty and grand total of 6 viewers.
Are you fucking kidding me? So on a platform that's definitely not, like, he's never used it before, all of a sudden the numbers have completely dried up? Are you kidding? Isn't that funny? Whoa. Fuck, dude. I'm so dead. No. Oh, yeah, I got owned.
This site. Right now we have
6 fucking viewers, dude. There it is.
10,681.
In the early morning of April 9th, and regardless of his inaction, Jeremy tweeted again, stating how easy it would be to get their channel banned, citing PPP, not Andy Worski, as the banned evader. Jeremy, in another deleted tweet, even alluded to getting their Kick channel banned. Just when it appeared that Jeremy was going to take the Kino Casino down, he posted this multi-paragraph tweet, now saying that he should have never implied anything about taking their channel down, and that it was him getting emotional. Even though he is displeased with the rumors they've spread, he also understands the error in oversharing information and how it has become weaponized against him. His new strategy is to write it out. This was not so easily accepted, as creators and viewers alike had hardly forgotten about—
Nah, dude, you're just a liar. You're just a total liar. Things have gone bad. Or things are going bad, they're in a bad direction. Maybe this is beforehand, right? So maybe he had done something that he shouldn't have done, potentially, and then he was getting out ahead of it, and he had like a moment of clarity. I don't know what this is bad.
About the gravity of Jeremy's previous threats, Jeremy on his gaming stream was getting harassed like never before. This was meant to be the pinnacle of the scandal, the pinnacle of outrage directed at Jeremy. In reality, it was just the beginning. On April 10th, the Kino Casino's biggest channel, their Clip channel, was banned for violating YouTube's terms of service. On Twitter, PPP stated on the matter, quote, "Well, sure to his word, Quartering flagged down our entire Clip channel for quote-unquote ban evasion. He really is the most pathetic worm you could possibly imagine. Free speech warrior my ass, our channel is under attack." Unquote.
Dude, I really think he did something there, had a moment of clarity, went, oh, I can't take this one back. I have to say something. I have to do something.
Hundreds of creators and Twitter users were quote tweeting in support of the Kino Casino. Andy Worski reconfirmed the reason the channel was taken down was for ban evasion, just like Jeremy threatened. Even Andy Worski's main channel was banned just minutes afterward. Jeremy shared this photo and message about receiving a gift from his wife, mentioning that his birthday weekend was kicking off right. The gift was a box of sorts that included decorated playing cards, a die, and even casino chips. This was thought to be a direct reference to the Kino Casino and their banning. Just 1 hour later, TheQuartering's weekend took a dark turn. Quote, "In the last 5 hours, people have shown up at my house. Caller ID blocked numbers have called both mine and my wife's phones. My channel has received multiple reports. I assume this is because I made fun of Israel deranged people? This stuff is insane." Unquote. As evidence that he was not the source of the banning, Jeremy posted his flagging history.
Dude, can I just say something? This is probably a hot take, but didn't you run around with like all those sector dudes who just do shit like this? Didn't you like to go on all those, like, isn't that kind of your thing? If these guys were still nice to you, wouldn't you be still nice to them? I don't know. You just see a lot of these guys when they're in these communities of people who do things that aren't accepted elsewhere, and they don't really have much to say for it, and then they themselves become the target, and suddenly it's the worst thing ever. Yeah, I don't know.
For the Jeremy Hambley channel and his Quartering live channel. Both report histories were empty, even going as far to say that the Kino Casino were wrongfully banned and that they should 100% be restored. Worski, however, was attempting to contact the owner of Rumble, claiming that Jeremy got the Kino Casino banned.
Hambley really fucked up today. Like, he's done, like, the worst possible thing that he could have possibly done.
While there was no definitive evidence that Jeremy was responsible for the ban reason was irregular because it was for posting previously removed content that violates terms of service and posting from creators who have channel restrictions or had been terminated. Neither should have applied to the Kino Casino Clip channel. While Worski's main channel was banned alongside the Clip channel, allegedly neither had a strike, and the Clip channel itself is allegedly owned by their editor, not Worski.
Posting content from creators with a current channel restriction or creators who have—
And by the way, it's even crazier that this channel is just not coming back. That's the sad part of the whole thing. Like, even after everything's said and done, even best case scenario, if Worski's, like, intel is correct, that channel is gone. That editor's channel is done.
And terminated under our terms. Now, we're not banned from YouTube. And it's not our channel. He's not actually attacked our livelihood. We didn't make any money from that channel. We never took a penny from that channel. All of the money from that channel went to our editor Flake because he has a family.
While deplatforming has become somewhat standard in the online space, Jeremy's contemporaries, as frequent targets of deplatforming, view this action as a sin. Tales of such are remembered even a decade later.
Parallels with Matt Jarbo are really crazy, aren't they? Matt Jarbo got famous for being flagged down by Zoe Quinn. That's how he blew up. That's how he reached the heights that he reached on YouTube. And it all came crashing down when it was revealed that the same thing that he made himself a victim out of, he was doing to others. And here we have Jeremy Hambley doing the exact same thing.
Can I just add? That's a big part too. The Zoe Quinn thing rarely comes up when people talk about it unless you kind of were there. And it was something that I learned about much later. So Matt got flagged by Zoe Quinn, and then Matt got his career ended by flagging, where Jeremy attended, and now Jeremy's career appears to be ending via flagging. But because of this video, we also know he was on his way out, and I imagine Matt was probably too. It's just an interesting parallel to draw all the way down.
This, on entertainment worldwide, on X, we are the most posted about thing on Twitter right now. Above, MAGA influencers split over Israel and U.S. foreign policy. That's right. This story is above what the political news is right now.
The news of the Kino Casino's banning had grown alongside disdain for Jeremy, so much so that the casino's ongoing stream was featured on the front page of Kick. Even more creators were coming out to speak against Jeremy. While the Kino Casino covered many of the messages of support and other commentary, the amount of support was too great to where they were forced to present only the most prominent creators, like Brittany Venti, one of the creators that Jeremy made direct sexual comments about during his most infamous drunken stream, and a newly
Who, by the way, has just taken over this drama. Brittany is everywhere in this shit, dude. And for good reason, dude. That annihilation... Like, we had a Matt Jarbo moment with Jeremy, and then we had a Boulder stream with Chrissy. It's like it's perfect.
Different drunken stream.
Let me tell you this about Venti. I would give everything I had to have babies with that girl.
Venti, after the clips resurfaced of Jeremy being a creep, a pervert, talking about how he would give up everything that he has in this world, including his wife, his mansion, his YouTube channels, just for a chance to impregnate Brittany Venti, okay? And also clips of him directly being drunk.
And you hear clips like this and you're like, dude, if somebody talks, I'm just gonna believe it. I wouldn't. I obviously would be critical as I normally would. But that's kind of the feeling you get, right? It's just like, dude, this guy is just skeevy. He's skeevy. He says weird shit to women, about women, in the presence of women. With the Ren Fair clip.
Looking creepy with her on live stream. She said that she was going to go scorched earth, that she was going to do a stream on Jeremy Hambley exposing him. Well, Jer didn't want this to happen because he's desperate to control the narrative, and that's how we end up where we end up now. So he starts DMing her saying he's acting a little female coded lately. No doubt, buddy. No doubt, buddy.
To add to Jeremy's comments, it was now being alleged that he attempted to cheat.
Like, I need you to picture Ethan Klein doing that. Can you picture Ethan Klein making a comment like that about somebody he's like, about like Brittany Broski or something? Somebody who's been on the show, like a associate of some kind. Picture that and how fucking insanely gross that would be.
With a porn star.
Why the fuck does she have this? Well, Ralph and her have now come out to say that Jeremy tried to cheat on his wife with Scarlett Hampton. By the way, Scarlett is...
And they call it the flagger's journey. Thank you, Ben.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night. And after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
I think they call that the flagger's journey.
In the Milwaukee area. Not very far from Jer's home, in his home state.
Jeremy in a stream played the video game Crimson Desert while noticeably becoming more intoxicated and more belligerent at everything that was coming out. The Kino Casino made sure to cover it.
Hey, maiden,
May I be of assistance?
Yeah, can I put a baby in your belly?
Oh, buddy!
This is nothing yet, by the way,
Creeper
folks.
alert!
Is she holding up her hero? Gonna force a cream.
Does he have like a... Wait, what?
Alert!
Is she holding up her hero? Gonna force a cream pie in her.
Sir, that was the porn that appeared on your computer by name.
There we go.
There it is! He's owning the cream pie meme, folks!
Her Jew old cock husband left her here for me.
Yeah, sorry, I just started going, what, and it sounded like an intro to an average Jeremy video.
No panic diarrheas. Sorry, you'll have to spend your Thursday night somewhere else.
The Walmart janitor asked if he's having panic diarrhea.
Oh, no.
Jeremy was being
Like, the Walmart people know, dude. They know.
blockaded by detractors so fiercely that even several newly promoted chat moderators could not keep up with the constant stream of detractors. This was just on YouTube, as Jeremy was multi-streaming on Kick as well, where his chat ran rampant.
Dude, there's nothing you could do. The Kick chat is literally all gonna hate you. It's not your domain. Why?
Until he was notified
So now I'm understanding he doesn't stream here anymore.
of it and set it to subscriber chat only. After he did so, not a single chat message could be seen, implying his kick chat was entirely made up of detractors. Opposition against Jeremy was innumerable, and support for Jeremy came down to a handful of creators like Melanie Mack, who released a video this day. She refutes the accusation that Jeremy has ever made her uncomfortable, and the accusations that she is constrained to the podcast due to her finances. She also believes that the hate towards Jeremy is manufactured as a topic of the week, and also believes this is Satan's doing, as Jeremy has recently come to Christ.
I'm truly convinced that it's because that at the root of it's because he came to Christ.
Melanie's video was not well received, to the point that she turned the comments off. Jeremy took a similar strategy on his Twitter, only allowing what appears to be accounts he follows the ability to reply to his posts. His YouTube channel remained uncensored, now brimming with references to the Kino Casino and...
It is so funny, dude. How just like openly malicious she is.
This is Satan's doing, as Jeremy has recently...
Dude, Satan has targeted my boss. There's nothing guys, we cannot really look into this in any detail, but I'm telling you, Satan's work is upon us right now. She's actually just fucking Firecracker from The Boys. Like, unironically, that's a perfect parallel. I think Eric Kripke is probably, like, stalking her. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Please don't sue me.
There were two major developments. First, a different channel known as Alyssa Clips that hosted a video of Noel discussing TheQuartering's recent scandal was hit with a community guideline strike under harassment and cyberbullying. As for the second development, a discovery was made. Just 2 days prior, during Jeremy's stream, he pasted a link to Gmail as a way to access it. Briefly, below the address bar were various different links to emails that Jeremy had received. 2 of these email headers read, YouTube support and thanks for your report to YouTube. As this was under the NTQ headquarters Gmail, an email tied to various accounts, including his Unsleep Media account formerly known as MTG headquarters, this was taken as strong evidence that Jeremy was the source of the reports.
And even now, a month later, because this video's research was cut off on, I believe, 4/24, we have not seen this email. This one, the thank you for your report to YouTube, we have never seen it.
It did not help that he had failed to show the report history for Unsleep Media. Jeremy, not even an hour later, refuted this, claiming that at least one of the emails were related to his Unsleep Media account being demonetized. Jeremy's statement was not so easily believed as the email lacked the header, meaning it could not be cross-referenced to the links seen in the clip. It also mentions nothing about a report being received, as the subject of the email was an appeal. 2 far different, distinct types of emails from YouTube support. When asked why he hasn't shown the report history for Unsleep Media, Jeremy responded only by calling the person asking the question desperate. And when asked about why the subject of the email was not tied to the previously
and he later shows his report history for that account, but the strike he showed last time is missing.
Seen address bar suggestions, Jeremy outright ignored the question. As another piece of evidence against Jeremy, this creator claims to have reported their own channel with a separate channel they own. What they found is the subject of the email they received is word for word what appeared in Jeremy's address bar suggestion. Additionally, a stream from a smaller creator covering the situation was taken down. Jeremy's email scandal, along with many other developments, would be covered in the Kino Casino's 11-hour April 13th stream. It opens with a newer theory that TheQuartering was able to get the Kino Casino banned not through email, but through a phone call.
TheQuartering made a phone call. Yeah. He has a contact at YouTube that's high up behind the scenes. God only knows how the fuck he got this contact, but it's a complete cloak.
And by the way, I think, I don't know if it, because again, this Andy thing, I don't really like talking about it too much because I don't know the mechanics of it or how it works, but Andy is stating that he's got like the appeal that they did legally through the EU ended up causing the person who's on the case to be taken off, and they were on both of them, and they're claiming that that is like Jeremy's channel manager. I don't know how they would know that or how that would be accurate or what if they would disclose that information. Maybe it's just the same employee who was on both cases. But if it is Jeremy's channel manager, that would put him like firmly at fault. So I wish that would... I imagine the YouTube backend stuff is stuff they can't show. But that like technically could prove it. I just don't really understand the mechanics.
Egger conspiracy with this fellow. Yeah. It's so insidious the way that this was done. It was done 30 minutes before the close of business hours in California. The reason it was done like that is so that nobody could contact their YouTube rep until Monday. So we weren't even able to contact our own YouTube representative until noon today Eastern time to begin the process of reversing this. In his DMs with Josh Moon, he says he doesn't even have to flag. He says, I'm not going to flag. All I have to do is make one phone call. That's what he says.
The Kino Casino claims to now have influential creators such as H3H3.
By the way, that's like not even possible. My understanding is that that's just like I don't think that anyone can do that. And if they can, they like Jeremy would have powers that I don't think most people have. I think you have to go through the proper channels. Is it like, can you actually just have an employee take down a video I would love to hear, maybe I'll ask around at VidCon with people who have larger channels, who have these YouTube representatives and stuff. I don't think YouTube reps can do that.
Reaching out to YouTube on their behalf. And not only did the
Susie Liu, I imagine she was reporting those videos, right?
Kino Casino claim other large creators backed up their phone call theory.
My understanding is that they can escalate a report. They don't just create one.
Creator Yellow Flash publicly stated it was the case.
Just for your own peace of mind, I pinged one of our guys last night about the quartering drama. His estimation based on the back end is that...
That's how I've always pictured it, as like a YouTube employee is escalating this to a manual review. But like the manual review is like conducted by somebody who knows the YouTuber. That's how I've always assumed these things happen.
The casino was taken down from a personal request, you see, exactly like Hambly said it would go down in the DMs with Josh, because all the user reports were deemed nonsense by the automated system all week, except a privacy claim that also failed to hold up to manual review. He's on the security side, but did say this is almost certainly an off-platform...
By the way, for a privacy complaint to get bounced back... That means that YouTube had to send him an email saying remove things, and then they investigated it and saw enough to remove the video and issue a strike. And then in the appeal, they went, oopsie, I shouldn't have done that, and then they put it back up, meaning that there were 2 full manual reviews. That's bizarre as well. You wouldn't expect to get something that YouTube has already reviewed put back up.
Platform point of contact. Call, text, email.
Jeremy refuted this theory. His dismissal of it was hardly satisfactory.
This crazy theory, you mean what you told us yourself, Jeremy? What we showed earlier in this presentation, when you told Josh Moon that all you had to do was make one phone call to take our channel down? This crazy theory from some unknown source. You mean you? The unknown source is literally your own DMs and your own words.
Kino Casino then shifted to covering a long history of Jeremy's hypocrisy involving harassment and how demanding he was for others to show proof of harassment when now he himself was failing to do such a thing. The Kino Casino also covered more of Jeremy's recently uncovered exploits.
When I was in my teens, I had one threesome. It was 2 guys, and it was...
Whoa.
Participating in sexual...
His summer vacation was crazy. Band camp was insane.
Acts with other men.
Wait, 2 guys? So 3 men?
Oh, no.
It was 2 guys and a girl. And like...
Wait, why is he acting like he was watching a threesome with 2 guys and a girl?
What's actually happening?
Bro, did he participate in like a circle jerk?
Happening here, Jeremy?
It's like third person.
The Kino Casino's banning had triggered a fierce Streisand effect. Normally, these tales of Jeremy only reached the dedicated viewers of their clip channel or live stream. The clip channel's videos rarely surpassed 100,000 viewers. Now, even just this VOD on Kick was more than double that. What's more, the Kino Casino stream had a segment where they shouted out various creators who had tweeted or made videos in support of them. This amounted to 78 creators with hundreds to millions of subscribers. Within were some former and even current friends of Jeremy. Even enemies of the casino were reaching out in support. Never
Yep, the bipartisan issue.
Has Jeremy faced such large-scale opposition. And the worst part of it all was that he could not rely on his typical tactics of dismissing the criticism or manipulating the narrative to support him. Even if there was truth to what Jeremy spoke.
Nah, he was completely cooked here, and it only gets worse when you add Christy Mayer into the equation.
And he had
Dude, that's the crazy part, is all of this, and then Christy Mayer set herself on fire on his porch, metaphorically.
And in the casino's banning, the hate towards him was too great and melded with rhetoric from the enemies he's collected from the past 10 years. This is to say...
Christy Mayer jumped on Jeremy's porch and started screaming, "End vaccine mandates! End vaccine mandates! End vaccine mandates!"
That even outside the Kino Casino, Jeremy had made so many enemies that ostensibly, the collective attack on Jeremy was partly the result of years of pent-up frustration. Years of hiding behind the status of his allies and politics. Years of manipulating narratives to benefit him or dismiss criticism. The day was finally here where Jeremy could no longer hide. He was now entirely unequipped to face these consequences, and entirely exposed to the derogation of the Kino Casino that even previously he was unable to rival. Just typing "weekend" in Jeremy's live chat will result in a ban. His paranoia had grown so great that his regular viewers were not only being exposed to Jeremy's antics through constant brigading of detractors, but also being caught in the crossfire.
I've been a fan of Jeremy since 2017. Why was my other account just banned for asking why there are so many comments getting deleted? This is wild. I'm 63. This is wild. I'm 63 years old. And never have I seen this before.
Oh my god, dude. That's what I'm telling you. I think his audience is dying, bro. And when I say dying, I don't even necessarily mean the channel, bro. I think they're just old. I think his audience, like from 15 years ago, I think that they're just dying. I think they're dying of old age.
Well, he's banning his boomer audience.
And by the way, on his streams, he's like, I know all of you by name. I know which ones are the trolls.
Discusser, the 63-year-old, was just banned. Just straight
Weekend Discusser? Wait, his name was Weekend Discusser? That may not be
They may
real.
have been a troll. I really want to believe.
The walls were closing in, allies were scarce, viewers were menacing, and this was not even the pinnacle of what Jeremy had to face.
I think he's totally fucked up, if you want me to be honest. I think he's totally fucked up, and I think it was a massive mistake to try to deplatform Kino Casino. I mean, he kind of is. I mean, I would say it's something like that. And he's felt he's a cuck, he's finished. Maybe, I don't know.
Asmongold, a top Twitch streamer and creator Jeremy favors, but
it's just like, dude, he can't stop catching it from every angle. Every angle, dude, he's just getting obliterated.
scantily covered, was not only opposed to him, but also his channel was full of Kino Casino references. Even Melanie Mack was someone who talked favorably of Asmongold just as recent as a week ago.
Oh, no.
But this screenshot serves more than to just prove that. It is also relevant because she removed nearly her entire catalog of videos on her commentary channel. The videos on screen are all that remain. But as things were—
I mean, that's good. She's doing a benefit to society by removing all of her garbage.
Heating up, PPP on Twitter and on the most recent Kino Casino stream announced that he had a non-refundable family vacation booked. The show would have to return 8 days later on the 22nd. Other creators and the Kino Casino's viewers would have to do for the meantime. On Jeremy's kick, a lone viewer subscribed to spam the chat full of Kino Casino emotes. The most frequently used is an image exemplifying Jeremy's balding. And on
Bro, I don't stream with a hat sometimes.
Kiwi Farms, it was discovered that Jeremy has the Kino Casino followed on his kick account. And
oh, I thought he didn't know who they were. I thought he didn't know.
on the 15th,
Dude, his Norwood scale level is diabolical.
another video was taken down covering Jeremy. Even still, this hardly did anything to slow down the many new videos being made on him. Videos that were outperforming Jeremy's own videos in the YouTube search. Another reason Jeremy's videos are being outperformed by those covering him is that the comment sections are now made up of detractors. These people click on a video for the singular purpose of commenting. Because
it's that, and it's just like, dude, Jeremy's videos suck. Jeremy's videos are terrible. They're all 10 minutes long. They're not getting a lot of watch time. YouTube's probably deboosting them in the algorithm for that reason.
Only watch a second or two before pausing and leaving, it kills Jeremy's average view duration and makes YouTube promote his videos less and less.
Yeah, if they're just watching the first 3 seconds, it legitimately is probably damaging his channel. People are like, no, don't give him the view. It's like, well, some people are giving him the view, clicking off immediately. Like, they're telling YouTube, this video sucks.
That was not the case with Jeremy's YouTube Shorts. These videos have been far outperforming his standard videos. Upon viewing any of these, the reason is rather clear. Jeremy takes a viral video, adds 3 seconds of introductory commentary, and that is his entire contribution. This is a compilation a Twitter user made of such a thing.
Check this out. Check this out. Let me know what you think in the comments.
What do you think? Oh, yo, Shockmouth's got in the video. Congrats, dude. I knew him from the Shot for the Void days.
Check this out. Again, check this out.
Jeremy was not pleased with the criticism directed at his YouTube Shorts.
All right, well,
dude, everyone has to do this. It's just stealing. It's like, yeah, it's like Sniper Wolf shit, but everyone does it, bro.
Well, that is the show for today. I've got to do a bunch of low effort short slop that everyone's really mad about. I've got to do that.
Yeah, that'll tell him, Jeremy. Way to go. Way to go. Show him that you can't. Dude, there's a. I just opened Twitter and there's a person whose name is Renfair Creeper, and it's recommending that I follow this person. Their name is Renfair Creeper.
No, everyone does it, and instead of complaining about it, you could just do it yourself.
Jeremy's main channel content was far underperforming. His shorts were being criticized for lacking critical commentary needed to satisfy fair use. Yet he still had Rumble. He is both looking forward to a massive year on platform who claims to always—
Whose pick was that? It looked like Denim's face.
Have his back. On one of the tweets, creator Nicholas DeOrio—
Oh, dude, the fucking plug from JoonTheKing, 2 of them, brother.
commented, quote, "Didn't you just stream to 82 people there the other day?" Unquote. Jeremy did not respond. Separately,
no way.
Jeremy advertised how easy it is to get a Rumble deal. Yet, Jeremy's chopped attitude quickly failed to reveal his penetrating rage. It was here that he sarcastically and furiously claimed that everything that has been flagged ever was him. He also doubled down on not taking a break on account of the harassment of his staff. This led into yet another—
I will not be taking a break. Then he took a break.
Presumably drunken tirade. Another sign of Jeremy being undone, as he had claimed to have quit alcohol cold turkey just a few days prior. Perhaps this was the reason Jeremy was lashing out even more heavily. On April 17th, Chris Pavlovsky stated that no creator has a 5-year deal with Rumble or even close to it.
Oh, was Jeremy lying again about Rumble? Oh no!
Jeremy's 5-year $1 million contract with Rumble was a sham.
Oh no, Jeremy. He appears to have lied yet again.
As if this day could not get any worse for Jeremy, the H3 podcast dedicated yet another episode to him covering his old
This was a banger episode too. We covered this on the channel.
and recent scandals, even recontextualizing the basement peeing event.
He's angry that his wife went for pizza without him. And I'll give credit to DeOrio for this. And
hey, thank you.
It makes a lot of sense. He was like, I wonder if that's code for fooling around with other people.
H3H3 even
Dude, I wonder if he went to get pizza without me.
commended PPP for his dedication.
I'm telling you, it's the dude. Pizzagate used to be an Epstein, whatever, fucking Alefantis thing. Dude, Pizzagate now is when Jeremy's wife gets pizza every night for lunch and dinner. Dude, what's the craziest thing you and your wife have when? Oh, it's pizza every evening, and here's what we talk about. Here's the context behind that one. Yeah, dude.
Deeming him
Dude, what is the pizza for?
to be one of, if not the most dedicated, passionate
A fully loaded deep dish pizza. That's what Jeremy's wife just ordered up.
and entertaining troll. Jeremy had set everyone against him, but he appeared unrelenting when on the 18th, yet another video was taken down. This time it was a video by
You can say Jeremy likes upside down pineapple on pizza. Oh.
Luther Morgan, the author that wrote a book on lolcows that Jeremy unwittingly promoted. Luther, in his removed video,
The pizza bowl. I think he's Jewish, not Italian. If he was Italian, he'd be the pizza bowl.
reinforces
By the way, that and anytime people go, "Are you Jewish?" and I go, "I'm Italian," which has only come up on this stream, it's a reference to Family Guy.
the notion that Jeremy does
It's a literal Family Guy cutaway. You could splice the clip in.
not roast his coffee. In a separate event, and even though Jeremy had made it a point that his wife is
I guess that makes me the pizza bowl. Oh, I said that when his wife's on the screen. I'm sorry. I apologize. She hasn't done anything wrong.
not at all in the public space,
At least not that I'm aware of.
he posted this image of his wife. This image is sourced
Dude, he's like, you can't talk about my wife. Here she is.
from Jeremy's lengthy YouTube community post. In said post, he denies the cuck allegations, states that they've been doxxed, and have people showing up to his house, etc. While Jeremy's claims could be true, he has failed to show evidence of these happenings. Furthermore, he's using the exact same strategy to deflect criticism from him that he used in 2020 when
Listen, as long as Jeremy doesn't come down with mono, okay?
H3H3 made their content court on him.
Yeah, dude.
Though the Kino Casino and the return of the mac and cheese allegations are far more offensive, Jeremy has invited speculation on his marriage, not just from various clips of him talking about his wife, such as in the basement peeing clip. He has also made
Dude, mono rips through the Quartering's house. His wife has it. He has it. Where did it come from? No.
countless sexual comments towards various women, live with little remorse. It is an undeniable fact that Jeremy is a persistent sexual harasser who frequently expresses interest in other women. And it is also possible that Jeremy, in continuing to post images of his wife, is inviting even more harassment.
Yeah, it's not... That's what's happening. That is absolutely what's happening.
The internet sees him as a target, and the more he discusses the harassment those close to him are receiving without evidence,
It's funny that Unsleeved Media is now like a half Pokemon channel. Didn't he have his own Pokemon channel?
the more it appears he is using them as a shield, which makes those against him even more aggressive. Even the comments on this post.
By the way, the concept of not internet people is like a Tonka quote. That's even funnier. Like the deadbeat dad one, or whatever the fuck he's doing. That's a real... I don't know the fuck... Dude, but like, seriously. I don't know the facts to back that one up right here. But like, bro, that's like the... Oh, you're not internet people.
Post or asking for receipts or any evidence, such as a Ring doorbell recording. This tweet also expresses some of these grievances. Quote, stop looking at it, sharing, and commenting about the photo of my wife that TheQuartering, posted publicly on an account with 2 million subscribers. She's a private person who is terrified over harassment of what I post online.
Yeah, dude, she's terrified. Stop posting her.
I just want you to leave my wife alone. Unquote. With each post, tweet, and livestream, Jeremy, even with the absence of the casino, was unable to escape the near-endless mockery, and the casino was set to return in just 4 days. As the days passed, Jeremy's anxiety grew. On the 21st, the day before the casino was meant to return, Jeremy on Twitter announced that for the first time in 3 years, his livestream with Melanie Mack and Hannah Claire would be going on break and would be returning May 4th. Jeremy claims this was a...
Dude. Well, dude, like a week before, we are not going on break! The Kino Casino looms over. Yeah, buddy? And he's like, we're going on break.
Decision that was spurred on by burnout. As a result, PPP extended his own vacation by 2 days, calling Jeremy's reasoning bullshit, cowardly, and lazy. PPP adding that the delay would be better for it. This was a prophetic tweet. As if this stream was not delayed, these tweets likely wouldn't have been included or perhaps even posted. Tweets of Jeremy yet again.
Nearly everyone profiting off the vicious lies on my name. Oh my god.
And announcing mutually assured destruction, claiming the receipts are on his side and calling creators Yell Flash, starting Craig, Brenny Venti, and Geeks and Gamers losers. As Jeremy continued to tweet, he reminds everyone that he cut his teeth in the most ruthless time that ever existed on YouTube.
And I took issue with that. That's a crazy comment from Jeremy.
Jeremy was using his ace in the hole. He was leaking his private messages with Stuttering Craig, threatening to leak their grander chat history. Right after Jeremy streamed for 2 hours, visibly drinking while remarkably struggling with simple tasks such as moving 3 sacks within a camp.
He's live to show you just how drunk and incompetent he is when he's tweeting it. This is just beyond parody.
Or raising a banner, tasks that took him about 30 minutes and 10 minutes respectively. Stuttering Craig on his Side Scrollers channel preemptively leaked the private messages between him and Jeremy. The question was, what was so damning within these messages that was Jeremy's ace in the hole? The answer was nothing. Their chat history.
He had nothing. He had nothing. Chat, he had nothing. He had absolutely fucking nothing.
Shows a mild-mannered Craig periodically reaching out to Jeremy, sometimes to invite him on his show, to ask if Jeremy would have him on his show, inquiries about rumored projects,
and then suddenly Jeremy's Twitter account was no more, dude. He was on that mental health vacation.
And other forms of business-related talk, none of it explosive. With the bombshell revealed to be nothing more than a dud, Jeremy was now stating that the last 5 hours was simply done to kick the hornet's nest. A rather strange motivation, considering how he has been alleging that unwanted attention has brought on terrible harassment to those close to him. Now even bearing Jeremy's friend and co-
And yeah, this is it, dude. Here we go.
Host of the Incredible Salt Mine made a video on him, asking Jeremy to
Oi, mate, you gotta stop drinking. It's a device. You're fucking your life up, mate.
quit drinking, while also emphasizing how his threats towards the casino were indefensible. And now Mutahar, a creator with 3.8 million subscribers, which drew
these oranges are for. Let me know in the comments.
So there's a reaction happening around a fat guy who steals people's content. Tell me what you think in the comments.
Guys, this is crazy. Yeah, okay, that guy sucks too.
Busted for steal. What do you think of that?
Okay.
But what are the oranges for? Well, I bet it tasted good. Let me know.
Comment that hardly does anything to transform the video, but it provided Jeremy's detractor base with yet another quotable line. This is why orange.
We covered the Muda video. It was intensely boring and just kind of a summary of whatever. It's like funnier people had already said.
Emojis or the mention of oranges can be seen spread across Jeremy's content. H3H3 was one of the creators jumping on this recent shorts trend.
How drunk do you have to be to do this? Check this out.
And it's the Ren Fair!
Oh boy, we got a thick girl right there, boys.
Dude, again, I cannot believe he was banned from the Ren Fair.
Oh, here's another one. If I did see a girl in a chainmail bikini, you know we would have got her on camera.
Yeah, it's not creepy at all, Jeremy. It's not creepy at all.
Tip of the iceberg. User Reardon Steele uploaded several choice clips.
You know that they're down to dude.
On the QB farms.
I know, I'm gonna put some babies in some bellies here, huh?
I'm sorry, what now? Does he have a breeding fetish? I'm thinking he's a breeding fetish.
Like, hey, baby. There's a couple hundred people watching right now.
There's a lot of like babies in stomachs for him.
You want me to put a baby in your belly?
Not with his wife, apparently.
Can you point me to the brothel?
Ew.
I would never know where such a thing is, my lord, I'm afraid.
Well,
I am a very happily married man.
So are you.
Gotcha. I'll keep walking.
Oh, God.
On the night of the 24th, this and more was uncovered on the Kino Casino's highly anticipated return show.
Had he just let us continue doing what we were doing, he probably would have been fine. But instead, he pissed off the entire fucking internet. Everyone.
Yeah, he just absolutely nuked his own credibility and his own user base. And again, he kind of did this too. He's like, oh, geeks and gamers, they're struggling to make views a couple weeks before this. So he was already kind of on their shit list. Because he's like, all these channels are dying. It's like, no, Jeremy, it's literally just you.
Well, what I mean by the entire internet, I really mean the entire internet.
Among the updates to the casino moving to Rumble and the belief that the clip channel, while still being appealed, is gone forever, the casino showed many clips from Jeremy's Renaissance Fair stream. This one in particular stands out.
This is one of the saddest clips I've ever seen.
Disgusting.
It's such a telling clip where he says not only he doesn't love his wife, he doesn't even care about his wife.
It's weird, but I don't really connect with people in real life. Like even my wife.
Dude. You can't make fun of him and his wife, guys. It's off limits. Also, Jeremy just willingly saying on stream he doesn't connect with her in real life.
I don't really care.
Dude, what the fuck, bro? Dude, you show people the clips and they've never heard this before. Their jaw just hits the floor.
Even his wife, he doesn't even care.
It's fucked up. It's probably not normal.
It's not normal.
But I crave companionship with.
What? You're married. You crave companionship.
Listen to what he says.
But I crave companionship with anonymous people online. I feel like so often I just leave it all behind and go get like a 2-bedroom apartment. Really?
He wants to leave.
Dude, he literally wants to leave his wife. He's pondering the thoughts of leaving his wife on the stream.
Leave it all behind.
It's not sad. Don't be sad. It's not sad.
It is really sad. It's one of the saddest clips I've ever seen.
The casino will go on to show many more comments Jeremy has made expressing his interest in other women. Among the videos showcased was Luther Morgan's second video covering Jeremy.
And the Luther Morgan video fucking destroyed the coffee facade. Dude, and Ricky Berwick, wink wink nudge nudge, didn't outright but basically confirmed that fucking Jeremy was like, the coffee was coming out of the Meta PC's headquarters and they've removed it. It's not there anymore. Like, the Meta PC's headquarters apparently housed the coffee brand coffee.
Provoked by the takedown of his first video, the second one goes into even more depth, not only on the mysteriousness behind Jeremy's undeclared roasters, but also the various infractions involving the coffee's packaging.
I wasted 40 of my own dollars to get coffee brand coffee.
Luther Morgan in his video explained how Jeremy with his coffee brand coffee is breaking Amazon's rules, not following FDA labeling guides, and breaking FDA code by not labeling the manufacturer or distributor.
And then Jeremy crashed out and said, hey guys, we don't have to add this FDA warning, but we will if it'll make you feel better.
The flavor additives, the expiration date, nor the added caffeine content on any of the bags Luther purchased. As another blow to Jeremy's business, it was found that the trademark for coffee brand coffee was abandoned. And with that, the last of Jeremy's hope to
So could we make coffee brand coffee?
Escape his endless grind narrows, just as was with the Publica, Exclusively Games, Game Finder, RCNightmare.com, and many more failed or failing projects. Jeremy in the past 2 decades has left a trail of failure, as failure is an unceasing force that leads him. Such is the fate of a man with no talent, no principles, and no ambition. The only driving force Jeremy has is to earn money, and the reason
Dude, Brittany should open up her own coffee brand coffee alternative.
he earns it is to quell his anxiety.
Billy needs to get on that, dude. Coffee brand coffee by Billy Mitchell.
But the more he suppresses it in this manner, the stronger it becomes, and the stronger
proudly white labeled.
it becomes, the more reliant he is on it. And finally, the house of cards have come crashing down, and Jeremy has a significant toll to pay. Years of escaping his issues with the growth of his channel and the money earned through his grift are no longer areas he can escape into. His new strategy of uploading an absurd amount of YouTube Shorts is an expected, desperate strategy taking low effort, meaningless content to its maximum, as the only variable Jeremy can control to grow his channel is content frequency. This is his channel's swan song. At the end of it, he faces not only a growing list of eager enemies and a tattered reputation, but also a deep lack of personal connection.
It's funny because what the shorts are doing, and if you're not identifying this, you're missing out. What the shorts actually do for his channel is fascinating. Because you're not going to see sub loss coming from him. You're going to see like a number that's seemingly stagnant. But what's actually happening is the human viewers who watch his videos are unsubscribing at the same rate. And like the ghost viewers who are there for the funny YouTube shorts that don't care about them are going to replace those viewers. Nick, would you consider opioids? No. PPP gets it? I hope he does. So what that means is while Jeremy's sub count is going to look largely unchanged, he's going to have a skeleton crew of subscribers. Every year, subscribers die. Subscribers never log into YouTube again. Subscribers lose access to their Gmail. And you have like a percentage of your audience that are dead men walking. They're skeleton crew. The YouTube Shorts audience doesn't cross over with the actual Jeremy TheQuartering video content. So as the great chat replacement occurs, Jeremy's viewers are going to be watching less and less. And if your channel viewership is watching your videos less and less, YouTube logs that. And I think it deboosts you further. If it's like, you'll get notifications like less of your viewers are watching this than normal, and your video doesn't go out to the recommended algorithm shit. It doesn't go out to other people. So simultaneously, I do believe the short stuff on a short term grows your sub count. On a long term, I think it kills your channel. And I think that will be what eventually does Jeremy in, because the skeleton crew isn't going to watch his stuff.
And everything else he has been avoiding. It is ironic that a man that has built a career in sowing division, in spreading misinformation, and in eroding trust has unified so many, even if only as opposition against him.
I am blown away that that just faded to black like that. That is insane. JoonTheKing is a fucking legend, bro. 13 days ago, this video, we've now seen it from start to finish across 4 different live streams. It is so good. What collecting Funko Pops does to a motherfucker, bro, don't do that to me. Fat guy named Hambly, bravo Kojima. That's actually, it sounds like he sounds like he was written by the Harry Potter woman. I shit myself in Walmart. It was epic. I can remember it like yesterday because I was a young 36. How dare the internet make a public spectacle of my wife? Man that won't stop sharing details of his... J.K. Rowling. Yeah, J.K. Rowling named a fat guy Jeremy Hambly. I'm 40. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. I'm fat. I'm overweight. Elon, please let me be the CEO of Twitter, please. All that's left is Jeremy revealing that he had a Sonichu medallion the whole time and his last piece of the puzzle will fall into place. I own my house so I can piss where I want. Brother isn't house trained and admitted it to the whole world. In this episode of If You Only Had Deleted Twitter, the absolute irony of TheQuartering here accusing someone of crying for Patreon dollars is hilarious for me. My wife's bull oh god. That $500 dono from the Walmart story was worth every penny, and it will be the downfall of Jeremy's low six-figure empire. I didn't realize how drunk this guy sounds all the time. My wife left to get pizza without me, so I peed in my basement and harassed Melody Mac. He just deleted his Twitter. Let's go, boys. We're breaking the conditioning. The amount of secondhand embarrassment I got every time Jeremy talked. Dude, again... with the amount of content that's occurred since April 24th, just 1 month later, I'm not kidding you when I say that I think you could make an entire new video. I think he could make another 2 hours on Jeremy because the last month has been so lucrative. Obviously, I imagine June's on to bigger and better things, and he's got another project down the tubes, but man... that is dude, it is such a good video. The fact that it's not at 1 million views in 13 days, it's gonna get there. It's probably gonna climb to 2. Absolute banger video, bro. Holy shit, dude.